Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got no time for that limelight. I'm from California, man, I guess we'll start with that. Banged out starter caps, glued to the cul-de-sac, looking like an artifact, trying to get their money back. Yellow jackets coming, mom about to have a heart attack. Southeast San Diego, we was at the heart of that. You moved about the hood, my nigga, you ain't want no part of that. Move to work and let the money drip the laundry mat. I pray to God the homie get his little daughter back. So many problems and it's not even a part of rap. So many suckers and they hating and they copycat. And life is bigger than these bitches that you hollered at. And if you bleed it out, I better get $3 back. And all I'm giving is the facts. Pay attention to the stats and never making mention of the jacks. Gotta keep the money stacked, work your way through the traps. Money motivated to the max. Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my
Yeah, yeah. We back. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all living in this bitch, man? You know what I mean? Welcome to the remix. You know what I'm saying? With Kelly Dre, man. We back. But yeah, man, I got a whole bunch of shit I want to run through, man. So sit back, man, roll up, pull up, you know what I'm saying? Blaze up. You know what I'm saying? But don't raise up. Nigga, sit your ass right there and watch this motherfucking show. You feel me? Cause yeah, man, I'm finna run through a whole bunch of shit, man. We got a real good show for y'all tonight, man. Some entertainment shit I want to break down, some news shit I want to break down. So definitely finna get right to it, man, because that's the only motherfucking way that I know how to do it. You feel me? Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me pull something up real quick, man. Where we want to go first? I think we're gonna go with the threads first, man. Cause it was a bunch of shit that I shared on my threads that I want to take a look at, man. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel for your boy. It's the remix with Kelly Dre, man. We back in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying? Back by popular demand in this motherfucker. You feel me? But yeah, let's put this on the stage real quick. Cause I definitely want people to tap into some of this good information before we get to the main part of the show, man. So yeah, here we go, man. Let's look at this, man. It say, what is this? Unearthed reports reveal that RFK Jr. filed every full-time CDC cruise ship sanitation inspector ahead of the hantavirus cruise ship outbreak. Let me spin that back. Let me spin that the fuck back, bruh. Unearthed reports reveal that RFK Jr. fired every full-time CDC cruise ship sanitation inspector ahead of the motherfucking hantavirus cruise outbreak, bro. So I thought that was just some goofy ass shit to do. I mean, as you can see, it's a whole bunch of outbreaks and shit going on, man. Motherfuckers is getting sick and shit, and RFK, this goofy motherfucker, then fired the whole sanitation inspector crew just before the outbreak. So again, man, this be some of the goofy shit that goes on, man, in your politics, in your Trump administration. You know what I'm talking about? What is this, man? Tennessee Republicans just passed the 9-0 map erasing the state's sole black district, man. I think tomorrow I'm gonna get heavier into these politics, but I want to show y'all some of these updates that's going on because the Supreme Court, by changing the voting rights, most definitely then shook up how we drawing the maps in this country, and they are more in favor of the racist agenda than they are the minority and black districts that are being most affected. The current top five, the planet's top five richest people: Elon Musk, 839 billion; Larry Page, 250; Sergey Brin, 230; Bezos, 220; Zuckerberg, 220. But as you can see, Elon Musk, man, $839 billion. And a lot of these guys estimated percentage of net worth to charitable receipts is 0.9%. So they're not even giving a full 1% to charity. Motherfuckers ain't paying taxes. They ain't creating jobs because there's been a whole bunch of motherfucking job losses in this bitch. So, yeah, let that sink in for a minute, man. What else we got here, man? It says crazy scene: woman crashes out on her husband after she catches him out eating with the baby mama. Ain't this a bitch?
This is what we doing? Yeah, this is what we doing. What the fuck is this? What you mean? What the fuck is this? No, stop touching my mama like that. Not my mama. Stop touching my mama like that.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, shit finna get real. Shit finna get real here, bro.
This is what we on. So you chill. So this is what we on. Stop. I didn't even know that she was coming. You telling you got she got your location. She got your location.
Well, damn. Listen. Ladies, you better make sure you know where the fuck your husband going. I guess that's the moral of this whole shit. Yeah, that's the moral of this story right there. Know where the fuck your man going. Know where the fuck your woman going, man. Cause yeah, shit getting real out here, bro. Shit getting real out here. Listen, this lady running out the motherfucking door. She about to crash out because somebody done stole her shit. Somebody done stole her motherfucking shit, man.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Stop running. You heard me. Where my wig at? I'm sorry, what? Because there was a wig up there on the counter. A wig. Did you see her wig? There's other people up there. You don't have to come outside.
A motherfucking wig, man.
I don't know wig, clearly. Okay, but the wig is gone and the wig was just here. And we watched everybody else. Girl, you can go.
Oh, shit getting real. Shit getting real.
And she do, and you did.
Oh, damn, she did have that motherfucker and she took off. Ain't that a bitch?
I think somebody coming to pick her up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Stop running. You heard me.
Ain't that a bitch, bro? She did have the wig. She ends up having that motherfucker in her pocket. They find it, fresh grass, and she break the fuck out. Listen, this is I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Times is hard than a motherfucker, man. Motherfuckers out here stealing wigs. They running all kind of scams and schemes and plots and shit. Yo, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Asian woman sparks outrage after using racial slur toward Nigerian Americans who a woman in Tokyo.
No, I am a Nigerian American. Do not call me a nigga. Go try that. We don't fucking care. Go try your stuff. She said, you bitch, you should have stood over here. And I said, nobody told me this. And then she proceeded to call me a nigger. This is not a fucking unit. Go try your stuff or not. But you called me a nigger and you called me a bitch. I wanted to call you a nigger because I wanted to. You called me a nigger. Do not call me a nigger. We don't fucking care who you are. No, I am a Nigerian American.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
We don't fucking care. Go try your stuff. She said, you bitch, you should have stood over here. And I said, nobody told me this. And then she proceeded to call me a nigger. This is not a fucking unit. Go try your stuff or not. But you called me a nigger and you called me a bitch. I wanted to call you a nigger.
Yo, how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that in the comments, man? You got this Asian woman, using the N-word against a Nigerian woman. Nigerian woman don't seem like she having it, but I don't know if she mad because of the N-word or she don't want to be associated with it, or I don't know. But how y'all feel about this shit in the comments, man? Because this shit right here was kind of wild to me. But not as wild as this shit right here, man. It's a woman tells her man that she needs to leave so she can slang that pussy, man. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to this motherfucking channel.
No, I want you to leave right now. I can't wait till no 5 o'clock. Your pussy is hot. I'm gonna sell it.
Oh shit.
No, I'm mad because you're here because I can't sell my pussy. I'm mad because you're here because I can't sell my pussy.
Well, damn. Well, damn.
I gotta sell it. I gotta sell it. And I need to go. I need to go. I need to go. I need to go. Your ass mad. I'm mad because you're here because I can't sell my pussy. I'm mad because you're here because I can't sell my pussy.
Well, damn. Hey, listen, it's savage out here, bruh. It's savage out here. Baby said she needs to sell that WAP. You need to get the fuck up out of here, bruh, so this WAP can be sold. You feel what I'm talking about? Listen, it's cutthroat out this motherfucker. And I'm going to tell you why she's selling that WAP. I'm going to tell you why she's selling that motherfucker, man. Shell reports nearly $7 billion in profit amid the Iran war. Gas prices up like a motherfucker, man. That's why she got to sell that WAP. You know what I mean? So those two stories, I'm sure, are most definitely related. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, man. What is this right here, man? Your boy Cash Patel back in the motherfucking news. FBI Director Cash Patel is giving bottles of a personalized whiskey to FBI staff as well as civilians he encounters on his duties. So this motherfucker using your tax dollars to put the seal of the FBI and his motherfucking name on a bottle of whiskey, bro. You can't make this shit up.
The Atlantic that details an incident in which the FBI Director Cash Patel bought at least one case of his personalized bourbon to the FBI's training facility in Quantico for a training seminar with UFC athletes in March. According to the Atlantic, at one point, at least one bottle went missing, which caused the director to, quote, lose his mind. According to clients of Kurt Asuzdak, a retired agent who's assisted the FBI with legal issues, he told The Atlantic multiple agents contacted him for legal guidance after Patel began threatening to polygraph and prosecute his staff over the missing bottle. Is this?
Yeah, and there you have that, man. Cash Patel back in the news for some liquor-related shit again. This motherfucker can't stay off that bottle, man. How we got an FBI director that can't stay off the motherfucking bottle, man? How we got the leader of the FBI? Nancy Guthrie mama still out there. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of crimes and schemes and plots and shit that need to be unfolded and unfoiled. But yet your FBI director can't keep his motherfucking ass off the bottle. In more ways than one, bro. Like this shit is out of. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. Judge says that Doge grant terminations are unlawful and troubling. Yeah. So the Doge shit basically was a bunch of bullshit. I think that's pretty much what that's saying. Ricky Jackson was imprisoned at 18 and released at 59 after serving one of the longest sentences. One of the longest wrongful convictions in history. So shout out to Ricky Jackson, man, for getting his motherfucking life back. I would most definitely, have a fat lawsuit attached to my next move. And yeah, y'all owe me for about a good 30 to something years of motherfucking a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all got me fucked up. Yeah, I mean, so yeah. Shout out to Ricky Jackson for getting up out that jam. Finally, they let him go. I ain't even finna get into all this politics shit because it's been so much shit going on, man. But as you can see, the Tennessee passed the new congressional map that splits the state's only majority black district. So we most definitely gonna be talking about this more as the days and weeks come. But yeah, I just wanted to drop that on there. California to provide free diapers to newborns leaving the hospital, first in the nation program. When I first read this, I was like, damn, that's dope. But the second thing that really came to my mind was like, why the fuck are we not providing free diapers to newborns that leave the hospital already? Like, why haven't we been doing that? And so, that furthers the need for healthcare, that furthers the need for healthcare reform, as well as far as making sure that we can get to a point where everybody has coverage and everybody is able to get the bare necessities that they need. If you're gonna let a baby leave out the hospital bare ass naked without no motherfucking diaper, shame on you and shame on this motherfucking country, man. So that's just where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like this was a photo that needed to be broadcast on my show. You know what I'm saying? We will not go back. Upside down Confederate flag in flames. So, yeah, most definitely. This is what I stand for 1,000,000%. Now that I think about it, I may make this the thumbnail for the show. Like, this may be the next thumbnail for the motherfucking show, man. You know what I mean? The next background art, whatever the fuck you want to call it, bro. But I'm going to find a way to incorporate this picture into the show. Please believe that. No vote in Tennessee. GOP gets 1 vote, 1 seat. No vote in Florida. GOP gains 4 seats. No vote in Missouri. GOP gains 1 seat. No vote in North Carolina. GOP gains 2 seats. No vote in Texas. GOP gains 5 seats. Virginia voters approve maps that are thrown out. MAGA has rigged the system. So that's the message that Gavin Newsom is sending out there, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. But we're gonna get more into these politics a little later, man. The Trump administration is pushing the U.S. Postal Service to a new rule that would allow people to ship handguns through regular mail. Man, how y'all feel about that, man? Y'all think we should be able to ship guns through the motherfucking mail, man?
Allowing handguns to be shipped in the mail. This would mark the first time in Postal Service is considering allowing handguns to be shipped in the mail. This would mark the first time in 100 years. You see, back in 1927, Congress passed a law barring USPS from mailing concealable firearms unless they were from licensed dealers. This past January, the Department of Justice called this unconstitutional, arguing that it violates the Second Amendment. As of now, only some firearms like long-barreled rifles and shotguns can be mailed, but they must be secured and unloaded. So USPS is proposing a new rule that would allow anyone to mail concealable firearms like pistols and revolvers within state lines. There'd be tighter rules in place across state lines. Democratic attorneys general in 24 states sent a letter in opposition to this, saying this would undo work to curb gun violence. A final decision has not been made yet. We'll keep you posted.
How y'all feel about that, man? Should we be able to mail guns? I wholeheartedly agree that it's going to undercut any gun violence efforts. Most definitely, I don't know how the fuck they're going to control it, whether it's in-state lines or out-of-state lines. So that's definitely going to be another hot topic that comes up. Pentagon estimates that the Iran war has cost the U.S. $25 billion up to this point. In my eyes, that's $25 billion that could have went a lot of other places. We got a lot of needs in this country, and that $25 billion could have went to serve some of those needs here in America for the American people. What else did I want to look at? Woman captures the moment that her Ferris wheel ride collapses.
Frightening moment, a ride collapses at an amusement park in southern Brazil. The incident left 11 people injured, including 3 children. The woman who captured the video says she remembers falling hard and hitting her head on a metal bar. She says everyone who was on the ride is okay. The ride has been shut down as investigators look into what went wrong. Cell phone video showing the frightening moment of ride.
Yeah, man. So that shit's wild as fuck. Yeah, listen, you won't catch me on none of these goofy ass roller coasters, man. I'm Gucci, man. Driver narrowly escapes with his motherfucking life before his truck get hit by a train. Damn. That shit, that train took the whole fucking whole shit out, bro. The semi, nigga, everything that was next to that, the light pole, looked like a tractor trailer out this motherfucker, bro. Yeah. Keep your ass off the motherfucking train tracks, man. Real shit. Did I want to go into this story? No, I don't want to go into this story, but I want to kind of talk about it a little bit. Malware. So, as a former software engineer at Apple, allegedly whistleblows saying that Apple would launch malware on their old phones to slow them down and push people to upgrade. So all y'all, you know what I'm saying, every time y'all jumping, every time they create a new damn iPhone or some shit, they throwing malware in the old phones to slow them down. And I can actually attest to that because I was hearing some stuff about some of the old equipment today slowing down and freezing up. And you know what I'm saying, they basically forcing you to you know get the upgrades. And so again, watch your pockets, man, because your pockets is under attack. Your bank account is under motherfucking attack. I'm trying to tell you, man. Boaters face charges after crashing into an embankment. Like, what the fuck? I was like, what the hell is
boat speeding near the dock with the driver apparently passed out at the wheel. The boat narrowly missed 2 ferries. The 21-year-old driver was ejected, pulled from the water, and charged with DUI.
Yeah, that was wild right there. That was wild right there. That motherfucker went straight up the embankment, bro. Straight the fuck up the embankment. It say, bro, passed out, and yeah, boat gone into the rocks. Yeah, that's terrible, man. That's a terrible thing right there. Oh shit, I had it on mute. My bad. What else did I want to look at, man? Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley speaks on black unemployment. New federal data showing a record number of black workers pushed out of the workforce, leading to a $37 billion loss in US GDP. So I definitely want to tap in with this and figure out what Miss Ayanna Pressley is talking about. Hit that like button.
Unemployment for black workers?
It is traditionally higher than for all workers.
Well, listen, it's through the roof right now. There's hundreds of thousands of black workers that have been pushed out of the workforce, and the unemployment rates for black workers and all workers are among the highest they've been since the COVID-19 pandemic. Black workers contribute over $1 trillion to the U.S. economy, but the push out of these workers from the workforce has led to a loss of $37 billion in the GDP, with black women being among, just so y'all know, the most educated and most active in seeking work. Their push out is a glaring warning sign for where our economy is headed, because black workers, black women in particular, have always been the canaries in the coal mine. So this is a problem for everyone. Black women are bearing the brunt, but everyone will feel this hurt. I have led letters to Fed Chair Powell calling for action to be taken. He is also a member of FSOC. So I want to ask you, Mr. Secretary, will you commit to analyzing black unemployment rates specifically and its impacts on financial stability? Yes or no?
I will analyze black unemployment rates.
Wonderful. And when will you get us a report and a plan of action? I was thinking March 6th.
I can't commit to a date.
Okay. All right. Well, I think March 6th
What?
makes sense. I'd give you
Ain't that a bitch? You can't commit to a date.
That working group and to report out your findings. I know you already have the infrastructure to do that. So at the end of the day, black families, black futures, and the lives and livelihoods of all who call this country home are depending on you to act. And with that, happy Black History Month.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty powerful right there. So Ayanna Pressley basically, illustrated that black workers are being pushed out of the workforce, and it's leading to a $37 billion loss in US GDP. And it's also, ruining a lot of black households. And so I thought that was a very important message that needed to be passed. And you know what I mean? We need to do something about this shit. Most definitely, man. What else we got, man? I don't want to get into too much politics, man. Let me see. there anything else I want to look at over here? Yeah, let's stay on this Black America topic and Black economy topic, and let's tap in with Rachel, man, and see what she talking about on this subject. Man, hit that like button, man, and subscribe to this motherfucking channel, man. Rachel Maddow details the concerted and intense targeting of Black Americans by the Trump administration since the beginning of his presidency.
We are now about 16 months into what has been from day one a concerted and intense targeting of Black Americans, specifically by this president and by this administration. On his first full day in office, he proclaims war on diversity efforts, not only in government, but in any institution in the country over which he can exert leverage, everything from schools and universities to law firms to private businesses of every stripe. He then immediately started firing some of the highest profile Black public officials in the whole U.S. government, seemingly regardless of any other thing about them. I mean, right away, we get the firing of the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Charles C.Q. Brown. We get the firing of the Librarian of Congress, Carla Hayden. And then it's Gwynne Wilcox from the National Labor Relations Board. And then it's Robert Primus, the chair of the Surface Transportation Board. And then it's Alvin Brown from the NTSB. And then it's Peggy Carr, the head of the National Center for Education Statistics. And then it's Willie Phillips from FERC, from the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. And then it's Lisa Cook from the Federal Reserve Board of Governors, and on and on and on. When Trump and his top political donor, Elon Musk, then started just lopping off huge swaths of the federal government to disastrous practical effect, the largest and most egregious cuts targeted federal agencies that employed a disproportionate number of Black employees. Reporter Erica Green wrote about this a few months ago for The Times, noting that nothing had moved backwards in the federal government for Black Americans this quickly or this far in over 100 years. Since Woodrow Wilson came in 1912 and resegregated the federal workforce. Quote, Black employees were fired or demoted to lower level jobs, relegated to separate and inferior lunchrooms and other facilities, and accused of making white women feel unsafe. Those who remained were humiliated. A Black worker in the Postal Service was surrounded by screens so white workers would not have to look at him. Another employee had a cage built around him to separate him from his white counterparts. A clerk in the Treasury Secretary's office was assigned to rewrite all correspondence to address Black employees by their first names. The way Trump addressed the Librarian of Congress, Carla Hayden, by her first name when he crowed publicly about firing her for no reason. In the year of our Lord, 2025, and now 2026, this president and this administration is not just inheriting that history from the Wilson administration, it's furthering it in its own ways. Since 1965, there has been an executive order in effect. It was signed by Lyndon Johnson, 1965. Since 1965, all federal contractors have been banned by executive order from discriminating on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity, or national origin. Donald Trump rescinded that 1965 rule on his first full day in office. Less than a month later, Trump announced another rule change. They rescinded Clause 52.222-21 of the Federal Acquisition Regulation, which doesn't sound like much, but I'll tell you what the title of that is. It's Prohibition of Segregated Facilities. That's what Trump rescinded less than 1 month into being back in the White House. That section reads, quote, the contractor agrees that it does not and will not maintain or provide for its employees any segregated facilities at any of its establishments, and that it does not and will not permit its employees to perform their services at any location under its control where segregated facilities are maintained. That anti-segregation clause has been in government contracts for decades. Donald Trump overtly reached out to rescind it, which means bluntly that the federal government no longer explicitly prohibits contractors from having segregated restaurants, waiting rooms, and drinking fountains. Make America great again, right?
Yeah. So that's where we at. Flip mode action. What up with you, man? What up? What up? Yeah, I appreciate you for tapping in with your boy, man. We just going through some of these things that's been going on in this country, man. Concerted effort to minimize, strip, and set back Black America. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what we tapping in with tonight. But yeah, man, this shit is out of control. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here is out of control. But we're gonna tap back into some of that politics shit a little later. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at where we at in America as far as the families, man. Kraft Heinz CEO Steve Callahan confesses that families are literally running out of money, man.
People feel right now.
Here, let me spin that back. Families is running out of motherfucking money, man. That's where we at.
About gasoline prices and mortgage rates. They're pissed off, and they have every right to be upset. And is that quote from the CEO of Heinz yesterday, Kraft Heinz? Consumers are literally running out of money.
Yeah, and that's real. I'm damn sure running out of money. So hit that cash app for your boy one time. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the motherfucking channel, man. But as you can see, Americans are running out of money, man. What is this, man? Let's say Frontier flight struck and killed a person who was reportedly walking on the runway during the takeoff.
South Frontier 4345.
Oh wow, that was the moment of impact.
4345.
Damn.
We're stopping on the runway. We just hit somebody. We have an engine fire.
Can you know the souls on board?
We have 231 souls on board. There was an individual walking across the runway. We've got
Oh wow.
smoke in the aircraft. We're going to evacuate on the runway.
I need you all to move away from the aircraft.
Holy shit.
Wow. Rest in peace to the person that got hit. This was in Denver, Colorado. Yeah, that's fucked up right there. That's fucked up, man. Yeah, man. Prayers out to that person's family, man. Let me see. Here, how do I go back to this? How do I go back? Yeah, let's go back real quick. Here, hold on. Let me pull this down. Let me put me up and let me pull this back down. Is that gonna go the way I need it to go? Okay. Yeah, let me put this back up here, man. Yeah, it's a bunch of crazy shit going on, man. We finna tap in with a lot of it. You feel what I'm talking about? Devastating working class man slams MAGA moms who downplay the soaring gas prices. So let's take a look at some white people complaining about gas prices.
This is why I get pissed off. Pump stops at 150. I'm not even at 3/4 of a tank. Here's the reason why. Because it's $5.50 for a gallon of freaking diesel. And y'all wonder why some of us are pissed off. Because we use our trucks to make a living. Cost that money. I don't need a single stay-at-home MAGA mom telling me I'll deal with it for a little bit longer if it just makes us better as a nation. Shut up.
Yeah, that's a fact. I 1000% agree with that. You know what I'm saying? What's understood don't even need to be motherfucking explained, man. Anonymous exposes elites tied to the Epstein files from Jared Kushner to Trump. So you know, Anonymous, man, and them hooded motherfuckers on the dark web, they on their motherfucking ass, man. You know what I'm saying? They on that Epstein class ass. So let's take a look at what Anonymous talking about, man. Shit finna get real spooky in this motherfucker, man. I told y'all. Shit finna get real spooky in this motherfucker, man. Hit that like button.
The Epstein files are revealing more every day. Jared Kushner, our very own Cushion Our Bushes, has been spotted in the Epstein files celebrating a professional anniversary. But what makes this celebration worthy of our news cycle is the guest list. First on the list was Cory Booker, sitting senator for New Jersey, who was accused of non-consensual touching after being told no on New Year's Eve 1984. Peter Martins, former ballet master-in-chief of the New York City Ballet, accused of multiple accusations of sexual harassment, assault, and physical abuse by dancers. Steve Tisch, the chairperson of the New York Giants. His family is listed as one of those who helped financially restore the tunnels under Central Park, and he was found in the Epstein files discussing women with Epstein. Donald Trump, at least 28 women have publicly accused him of sexual misconduct, including rape, sexual assault, groping, and harassment since the 1970s. Harvey Weinstein, over 80 women have accused him of sexual harassment, assault, or rape. He is serving a 16-year prison sentence. Jeffrey Epstein, a devil that walked this earth in human skin, according to a 2025 U.S. Department of Justice FBI review. Epstein harmed more than 1,000 women and girls.
Yeah, man. So, hey, the dark web is on that motherfucking ass too, man. I just want to throw that out there. The dark web is also trying to kick a hole in this Epstein class and get these motherfuckers up out of here, bro. President Trump's media company reportedly loses $405 million. I thought that was pretty interesting. You know, how the fuck he's still in there making some money, using that presidency the best he can to make some bread. And speaking of Trump, MAGA influencer Craig Long, I covered on my show a couple of days ago, was caught up in a sting operation, man. And we got the fucking video, bro. We got the video, man. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to this motherfucking channel. Man.
Oh my God.
Hidden in the closet.
Open up the closet. Dan, your nervous ass.
I am. You haven't locked the door, nothing.
You're behind us, so go ahead and lock it yourself.
Well, you gotta do something. Let me know you're not holding.
So you said you gotta do something quick, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got my
Make
hundred?
me nervous.
This is your first time doing this or something?
Yeah, I don't do this. Don't make nervous.
All right, go ahead, drop your drawers. You want to start off with?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. This is MAGA influencer Craig Long.
Go ahead, make yourself comfortable. Let me grab a towel, okay? Take a seat.
Oh, see, there you go.
No, bro, do you want to like nut on my face or something? Like, chill. I'm just trying to
Got him. Got him.
After Craig is arrested, I leave my location to go over to that hotel to try to get his side of the story. Well, Craig gives me a very cold, mean stare, and it's pretty clear he doesn't want to discuss that night's events.
Where are you coming from, the gym?
Yeah. So MAGA influencer Craig Long got his ass caught up in a prostitution sting operation, man. And that was the video. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at this. Trump pressed on 2025 report of Fort Knox gold audit with Elon Musk. I didn't even know about this, man. What the fuck is this?
Happened to the audit of Fort Knox?
Which one are you talking about?
There was, I think when you first got into office, you and Elon Musk talked about auditing
Well,
the
we
gold
wanted
to make
to go
sure it's
knock
there.
on the door, Fort Knox, very thick door, and to see whether or not we have any gold in there, because we take a look at it. It's a very interesting question. Yeah, we played with that. I wonder if they left the gold in Fort Knox because they steal a lot.
No need to really do that, though?
Well, I don't know. I think it's. I do want to go to Fort Knox.
What?
I want to see if the gold is there, which I'm sure it will be.
Katie Talento, if I'm saying her name correctly, who recently stated that in 2017 she worked for you, and her job was to keep Bobby Kennedy as far from the West Wing as possible after you had agreed to a vaccine safety commission. Did you know about that? She's published on that the last couple of days. She says she's apologizing for that, basically. Did you know that at the time that there was somebody supposedly tasked with keeping Bobby Kennedy away?
No, I didn't. He's doing a good job. I think Bobby, people love him. I didn't know about that.
Do you think there should be a vaccine safety commission?
A commission on what?
Vaccine safety, something to examine, something like
Look,
he
I
proposed
believe
back
in
then.
vaccines, but I don't believe that You know, you have to have a mandate for all of them. The polio vaccine's amazing. It's, wiped it out. And I believe in vaccines, but, I think we were up to 88 vaccines. And I really feel that the vaccines, if they were given in smaller quantities, they want to cut some out, and that's good too. And I agree with that. 82 is too many. If you look at
Yeah, man, fuck all this vaccine bullshit he talking about, bro. This motherfucker talking about the polio vaccine. We just had one of the greatest vaccine advancements during your presidency when you let COVID in the door. So, yeah, there was no mention of that. But what else, man? Is there anything else? Yeah, some of this shit I'm gonna talk about tomorrow, man. Yeah, I can get to a lot of this shit tomorrow, man. Because I want to get to some of these videos real quick, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. This the remix with Kelly Dre. You know what I'm saying? We on the late show tonight. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, because I had to break some of this shit down, man. They dropped these UFO videos. Real shit. I was just gonna come in here and smoke out and play a bunch of UFO videos, man. But I felt like, you know what I mean, I need to cover a couple stories and shit too. You know what I mean? So we definitely gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck we doing right now, man. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. To all my YouTube viewers, what's up with y'all, man? Twitch, Kick viewers, I appreciate y'all for rocking with the channel. And keep subscribing and keep running up the views and keep tapping in with your boy, man. Let me remove that. Put this up there, man. Yeah, because I'm about to break into some videos real quick. And then we're gonna get into the main thing, which is the main thing. You know what I'm talking about? Here, let's add this to the stage. Millions of dollars worth of drugs that were seized in the largest drug bust in New Jersey history, man. I wanted to take a look at this story right here. So let's do that, man. It's the remix with Kelly Dre. Appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. Let's get it, man.
Prosecutors call it one of the largest drug busts ever in New Jersey. The DEA says it seized loads of narcotics, weapons, and enough fentanyl to kill millions. Investigators say the crime ring operating in Clifton supplied drug dealers from the tri-state and beyond. New Jersey reporter Tony Yates is live in Newark with more. Tony?
Yeah, Sade, investigators say their suspect was selling kilos of drugs to his customers. That essentially, as you said, made him a supplier to drug dealers up and down the eastern seaboard. One critical tip gave investigators the upper hand.
Law enforcement recovered in these raids over 40 kilograms of fentanyl, approximately 52 kilograms of methamphetamine.
Oh yeah, look at all that dope on the table right there, bruh. They say this was the largest drug bust in New Jersey history, bruh. God damn. Hey, listen. They got a couple chopsticks up that bitch. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of dope on the table, fentanyl. It's all kind of shit. You got white, you got browns, you got pink shit. It's all kind of drugs. You got a barrel over here. Bruh. Largest drug bust in New Jersey motherfucking history right here, man. You looking at it dope on the table right here, bruh.
2 kilograms of crack cocaine, also known as cocaine base.
New York's Drug Enforcement Agency acted on a tip from a confidential informant. Those agents, along with New Jersey officers, pulled together a surveillance operation outside 2 garages near an apartment complex in Clifton. It took from April 15th to April 17th, just 3 days, to bring down a drug trade that agents say put millions of doses of dangerous drugs on the street. This is what they found tucked away in the garage after the arrest of 47-year-old Nankel Sturdo Solorzano of East Orange.
The approximately 40 kilograms of fentanyl are equal to millions upon millions of lethal doses of fentanyl, and that is why fentanyl is now considered a weapon of mass destruction.
For 2 days, agents watched drug transactions by 2 confidential informants, each, they say, meeting up with Solorzano in a parking lot. The informants walking away with bags that agents then confiscated, each containing a kilo of fentanyl-laced narcotics.
An organization of this magnitude is supplying most of the mills, many of the mills in the state of New Jersey, in New York, Bronx, Washington Heights. These kilos are distributed to people who are running the mills and the people who are then distributing them and killing Americans.
They also recovered an AK-47, a shotgun, and several handguns.
Yeah, they not fucking around, man. Largest drug bust in New Jersey history, bruh. Chopsticks, fentanyl, cocaine, whatever. This shit was flooding New York, New Jersey, the greater tri-state area, man. All this shit. So, you know, it looked like it's a drought out there in New York, my nigga. It looked like it might be a motherfucking drought out in Jersey. Yeah, I'm talking about. What else did I want to look at in this motherfucker, man? Hit that like button, man. This the remix with Kelly Dre, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. This was a weird ass story right here, bro. It's a Spelman College students invent a way for plants to talk. I seen this shit and I was like, I don't know if I want to cover this shit, but this seems like the perfect motherfucking time to do it, bro. So let's do that after we get through all this food commercial shit. Actually, all them plants right there, this next shit is gonna be able to make y'all talk, bruh. That's what they say. Let's take a look at this shit.
What would they say? The highlight intensity is burning by delicate foliage. While it may sound far-fetched, that Victorian voice you just heard is a plant actually talking. Finally, some attention for rival softness. A group of young women from Spelman College.
What the fuck? Nah, you know I gotta spin that back. These motherfuckers is saying that this plant right here is talking, bruh. I know I'm high. I got to be high. There ain't no. I got to be high, bruh.
The highlight intensity is burning by delicate foliage. While it may sound far-fetched, that Victorian voice you just heard is a plant actually talking. Finally, some attention for rival softness. A group of young women from Spelman College in Atlanta have built something they call Plant GPT.
Okay, yeah, I just did it. Yep.
And this data gets sent to our LLM, Llama, which generates tailored care recommendations. These recommendations are then sent to a Python text-to-speech library, which convert the text to speech.
In even simpler terms, using AI and real-time data.
Listen, these two sisters right here, man, say that they didn't created Plant GPT. You know what I'm talking about? Plant GPT. They talking about they found a way to make your plant talk shit to you, bruh. These two sisters right here, they on their way.
Convert the text to speech.
In even simpler terms, using AI and real-time data, the group has found a way to have plants say exactly what they need to survive. And apparently, people need it. While more than 8 in 10 U.S. households gardened in 2024, one survey found that about 50% of novice home gardeners experience crop failure. And amongst some of the youngest plant owners for Gen Z, that number is even higher.
So many people have plants, but it seems like so few of us actually know how to care for them. Why do you think that is?
We think it's because a lot of people are apprehensive of their plant dying. Additionally, when you Google things online, say you have like a succulent, for example, and you Google things online, you can only get general feedback. It doesn't have specific stats on like how your current plant is doing.
Cue the need for Plant GPT. It's a project more than 3 years in the making out of the historically Black Women College's Innovation Lab.
The inspiration for it came from this idea of, what would happen if you kind of gave your plants some agency and how they were taken care of.
Eric Thompson is the assistant director of the lab. And since 2023, he, alongside 4 current students and 1 recent grad, have demonstrated how collaboration leads to budding innovation.
Really be intentional about how you're engaging in space making, and good things will come organically from there.
Even bigger than household plants and gardens, the group sees Plant GPT being used far beyond homes, helping solve for food insecurity and more.
We hope this project could be in like home improvement stores like Home Depot or Lowe's, as well as small farmers and urban gardeners.
In just 2 years, the smart agriculture industry is expected to surpass $25 billion. Plant GPT could be a part of that in a big way.
What would you want young women to see in you and what you all are accomplishing?
Well, hopefully, young girls can see themselves doing this and know the possibilities.
Marquise Francis, NBC News.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the end.
Yo, I thought that was pretty dope right there. You know what I'm saying? They talking about Plant GPT, man. They done found a way to make plants talk using the AI, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's some powerful shit right there, man. You know what I mean? And listen, that was 2 sisters right there. I want to highlight their efforts. You know what I mean? That's two sisters right there. Shout out to Spellman. Shout out to the two young ladies that's developing this technology, man. If y'all looking for somewhere to put your motherfucking money, man, you looking for some shit to invest in. I'm kind of thinking about this Plant GPT shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This shit might blow up. So, man, that's what you gonna get over here with the remix with Cali Dre. You gonna get some shit that you ain't even know about. But if you're smart, you might put a couple coins on this shit and blow up with these two young ladies right here. You feel what I'm talking about? Because they own to something. If they can get your plants talking. Oh yeah, they own to some shit. You feel me? Hey, listen. That what is my dro gonna say once I, you know what I'm saying, break out that motherfucking double XL rap? You know what I mean? And is my dro gonna be kicking and screaming throughout the bag, talking shit while I'm rolling up my blunt? When I strike that lighter up, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, this a whole new wave, man. I try to tell y'all, man, we on a whole new wave. This is a progressive show, man. We stepping right into the motherfucking future, bro. Real shit. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Subscribe to the channel. But until we get to the future, we stuck right here, I guess, in present day. Georgia inmate ran a whole criminal organization from prison. We back from the future, nigga. We right back to reality in this bitch, man. Hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, man.
Georgia State Prison inmate already serving time will now head to federal prison for what the feds are calling a massive cartel-connected criminal empire. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Courtney Bryant.
And I'm Russ Spencer. Federal authorities say he turned a prison cell into a command center, directing the trafficking of more than 200 military-style weapons to Mexican cartels. That inmate learned his fate. Fox 5's Tyler Finger joins us live from the ATF field office in DeKalb County with more. Tyler?
Yeah, Russ, good evening to you. Federal authorities say even while serving time in a Georgia prison, an illegal immigrant was able to still arm cartels and sell drugs in communities here across the country and in Georgia. I want to show you video of all of those guns that were seized by federal investigators during this investigation. Investigators say Servando Corona Penalosa used contraband cell phones inside a Georgia prison to direct a sophisticated international criminal enterprise.
Damn. Listen. Oh, yeah, they ready for war out there in Georgia, man. They ready for war, man. DeKalb County, look like they done scraped all these heats off the street. Georgia inmate was running the whole goddamn criminal empire from behind the prison walls. You can be all you want to be in this country.
Not just because of the scale, but because of how this all unfolded. The feds say Penalosa turned his prison cell into a command post, directing associates on the outside to buy, sell, and transport guns, drugs, and cash. Investigators say his network purchased more than 200 firearms in Georgia, including high-powered military-style weapons, and with many of them destined for Mexican drug cartels. Officials say some of those firearms were capable of firing hundreds of rounds per minute and were specifically chosen to advance cartel violence. Authorities also tied Penalosa to the distribution of more than a ton of methamphetamine and more than 300 kilos of highly lethal fentanyl. Federal prosecutors say drug profits were used to buy the weapons, creating a deadly pipeline of narcotics and firepower. Today, a federal judge sentenced Penalosa to 25 years in federal prison on top of his current state sentence. Take a listen to what officials told us.
Yeah, I can tell y'all what the officials told him. But we just locked his ass up. We got a bunch of guns and shit off the streets. You know what I mean? And yeah, they got his ass. They got his ass, man. We're gonna jump though. Judge rules report on South Florida shooting must be made public. Let's take a look at this real quick.
Only on 6, a judge has ruled that a police report must be made public after NBC6 and Telemundo 51 and the Miami Herald fought an attempt by the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office to keep it sealed.
The legal battle stems from a 2025 police shooting involving a Pinecrest officer who said he was forced to open fire.
NBC6 reporter Christian Colon has the latest, including new details from that report and why the officer is now under investigation.
Video captured police using a pit maneuver to stop an off-road vehicle after a lengthy chase down Chrome Avenue in southwest Miami-Dade. This chase began about 20 miles away at this mobile gas station where police say a group of off-road vehicles was gathered. Records show Pinecrest officer Andres.
Yeah, so a group of motherfuckers pulled up in some buggies in the gas station and turned that motherfucker all the way up.
Approached the driver, later identified as Adolfo Dennis. But Dennis, in the red vehicle, sped off, striking Garcia as he was opening the car door. That's when the officer started shooting.
The most egregious act here was by the officer by firing those shots into a vehicle that the state, by their own theory, says.
Hold up. Let me spin that back. Shit got way out of control at this little Exxon Mobil or wherever the fuck gas station is.
A group of off-road vehicles was gathered. Records show Pinecrest officer Andres Garcia approached the driver, later identified as Adolfo Dennis. But Dennis, in the red vehicle, sped off, striking Garcia as he was opening the car door. That's when the officer started shooting.
The most egregious act here was by the officer by firing those shots into a vehicle that the state, by their own theory, says was fleeing.
Adolfo Dennis is facing charges, accused of hitting Officer Garcia and running from police. But now that officer is also under investigation by the state attorney's office for his actions.
It is my understanding, I am not involved in that investigation, but it is my understanding that that finding is forthcoming.
Okay, it's been 10 months.
I understand, Judge, our office only received it in March, I believe.
With the state attorney's investigation on Garcia ongoing, they wanted Judge Tanya Brinkley to prevent the public from viewing a Florida Department of Law Enforcement report on the shooting. That's when NBC6 and the Miami Herald attorneys stepped in.
Any documents that are shared with the defendant are required under the law to be shared with the public or required to be produced with a public records request.
The judge sided with our request and the FDLE report was released. That's where we learned Officer Garcia fired about 9 shots that day, striking the ATV's door several times. The report also stated Officer Garcia did not fracture his leg and that he refused to talk to FDLE about the incident.
Yeah, so it looks like the officer might be in some hot water for letting off about 9 shots and saying that he got his leg fractured, but he didn't. And he ain't really want to talk about that shit. So, yeah, some more wild ass shit going on in Florida, man. You know what I'm saying? What else did I want to look at? Video shows police chase after princess over alleged strip club violations. What the fuck is this story about, man?
Alex.
Nah, I don't go fuck about Alex, bruh, or his goddamn guitar, man. Let me get back to my motherfucking show, bruh.
Was caught on camera chasing a princess.
An exotic dancer named Princess accused of hitting her boss with a pole and leading police on a dangerous foot chase. Local 10's Roger.
Oh shit, stripper gone wild. Okay, so it looked like Princess is a motherfucking stripper, bruh. And she done beat the boss with a pole. Oh yeah. The dream of every exotic dancer is to go upside the owner of the club head with a motherfucking pole, bruh.
Beach with the exclusive video. Rosh.
All right, the headline tonight is Chasing a Princess. No, literally, Chasing a Princess. That's a suspect's name, Princess Belle. It begins here in North Miami Beach, say officers, with her swinging a 7-foot metal pole around, and it ends with a chase right near the Palmetto Express.
Looks like Miami's back in the news. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, Florida, y'all on some wild shit. A lot of the stories I cover most definitely be from Florida, somewhere around that Miami-Dade area. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Florida, man. Y'all, yeah, listen, y'all out of control out that bitch, man.
Why are you doing this? Don't walk away from me.
Oh, she out. She gone. She out.
Bell giving these North Miami Beach police officers a run for their money Monday evening. The race is on to catch Princess.
Subject in custody.
They say she was terminated at this strip club, Taboo by G5 in North Miami Beach for, quote, bizarre behavior.
Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
I have heart problems. I'm telling you, I can't.
You have a heart problem, you're running like that?
Yo, let me know in the comments what type of bizarre behavior do you think Princess the stripper had to be doing for it to be alleged in a complaint against her ass. What was the bizarre behavior, man? That's what I want to know.
Cops say she came back with a 7-foot metal pole when she was terminated, and they say she started swinging it, hitting the manager in the leg.
Because I'm scared. Y'all was walking up on me.
A question.
No,
You started
the way
running.
he was walking up on me.
You had a suitcase. We don't know what's in that suitcase.
It's my dance clothes.
I don't know.
Her dance
Damn, she came up in that motherfucker with the suitcase, metal pole, putting in work.
There would need to be a quick change from stripper outfit to the orange outfit.
You were arrested for aggravated battery, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
There's more.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all some real player shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all some real player shit. You can look on her motherfucking face. You could look on her motherfucking face, man, and tell that she all about trouble. Yeah, she ain't nothing but trouble. I'm just throwing it out there. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? Tap that like button for your boy, man.
Outfit.
You were arrested for aggravated battery, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
There's more. She has a warrant out of Georgia, says the judge.
Failure to appear reference to robbery.
Back to the body worn camera video. Cops were running close to the entrance of the Palmetto, they say.
Oh, I can't breathe.
You're standing up, you're talking, you're breathing. Stop.
Princess was complaining of shortness of breath. She tells cops she didn't do anything.
They just literally put their hands on me and mushed my head against the ground.
Listen, don't nobody care about none of that. Nobody care about none of that shortness of breath bullshit. Nah, you came in here hitting the manager with a motherfucking pole. So yeah, this how they gonna treat y'all.
Y'all can watch the cameras like I didn't do.
And here is the mugshot of a princess, Princess Belle.
What kind of motherfucking princess is this? What country is she the princess over? It looked like somebody that ran a whole goddamn semi truck, tire marks all over her motherfucking forehead. She got look like it's not all coming down her nose in the photo. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, she ain't nothing but trouble, bro. You could tell. I don't know what the fuck that is going on her forehead. Look like she left a do-rag on top of that motherfucker for way too long. And then got a sunburn. And then the sunburn left a do-rag imprint on top of her motherfucking head. It looked like somebody's little brother was just drawing on top of her motherfucking forehead when she was asleep. And she woke up and just rushed out the house and didn't even see that shit. Like, why the fuck would you go outside with your head looking like this? I guess is never mind, but never mind. Fuck it.
Facing a whole bunch of charges. Okay, so on a final note this evening, what a story there. There will not be a knight in shining armor to save Princess. Why? She's facing a whole slew of charges here in Miami-Dade County.
Yeah, she should. For all this stupid ass behavior, bro. Yeah, I really just showed that video just for her motherfucking forehead, just so y'all can see what happened to the top of her motherfucking head, bro. But we gonna jump, man. We gonna jump because some other shit I want to talk about before it gets spooky in this motherfucker, man. Because I told y'all it's finna get real spooky in this bitch. But before it gets spooky, let me tell y'all, man, times is hard, bro. Times y'all thought y'all heard the last of the motherfuckers that worked at Spirit Airlines after that shit closed. Yeah, think again, motherfucker. Think again. Former Spirit Airlines employees charged with felony bag thefts. That they said they not going without a motherfucking fight, bro.
Was flying away from luggage at Norfolk International Airport. Now a former baggage handler, Sterling Southall, faces 2 counts of felony grand larceny. And on your sides, Karina Garcia dug up those details in court paperwork. Karina, this is kind of the story that every
What up, Toya? What's up with you, man?
Yeah, that is right, Aisha. This case all centers around a former baggage handler who worked here at Norfolk International Airport. Though airport officials stress he no longer works with them and was not even employed by Norfolk International. He actually was employed under Spirit Airlines.
Sterling Southall stands accused of stealing from passengers on at least 2 separate Spirit Airlines flights. Paperwork shows both victims were traveling from Norfolk to Fort Lauderdale and didn't realize anything was wrong until they landed. The first case dates back to September of 2025. According to court documents, Spirit Airlines was aware of the incident, but Southall remained employed. It wasn't until a
Listen, hey, listen. This motherfucker right here said, let Spirit Airlines shut the fuck down if it want to, bro. Nigga, I've been rummaging through the motherfucking bags all year anyway. Toya, man, I'm finna drop that link in the chat. If you want to pop up here, we finna get into some spooky shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here tonight might be up your alley in this motherfucker, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. I want to look at 1 or 2 more stories, and we're gonna really get into some crazy shit tonight, man.
Back and reported theft in November that he was terminated.
Hearing that on a regular is a normal no, but with Spirit, it doesn't surprise me.
Oh no, oh motherfucking no, bruh. What do we have? Why do they do this, bruh? Listen, pay attention to the news, man. Pay attention to Mouthpiece. What's up with you, man? I appreciate you for tapping in with your boy, man. Mouthpiece, you showed up right on motherfucking time. Mouthpiece, this look like something you might be Mouthpiece. This look like one of your work right here, Mouthpiece. This might be you, Mouthpiece. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how she pop up and then you pop up, nigga. Nah, I'm fucking with you, man. Shout out to my nigga Mouthpiece, man. What's up with you, boy? I don't even remember where the fuck I was going with this shit. But baby in the Purple Rain t-shirt. Yeah. Yeah, she got that Purple Rain t-shirt. She got that Purple Rain joint on for you, Mouthpiece. Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, this was gonna be waiting on you when you come home, my brother. Yeah, I don't even remember where the fuck I was going with this shit. Fuck it. I'm just gonna play the video. But yeah.
Norfolk airport officials now stressing this appears to be an isolated incident with no indication of a larger theft ring, but rather one employee acting alone. In one case, a passenger reported a pair of high-end sneakers worth at about $1,000 missing. In another, police say a designer Montclair jacket valued at around $2,000 was taken. We spoke with travelers at the airport who say while baggage theft isn't common for them, it's not entirely surprising.
If you give certain people an opportunity to do bad, they will choose it.
Yeah. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, after some bullshit happened, they always gonna pull a motherfucker like Tracy and put him on the show. You know what I mean? Because shit. Like you can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. Tracy, you done fucked up this whole segment, bro. Shout out to you. I hope your shit didn't get stolen. But yeah, you done fucked up the whole show, Tracy. We just gonna jump. Hey, listen, I wanted to show this real quick. Actually, do I want to go there? No, we ain't gonna go there yet because I got a couple more things I want to talk about, man. This is the remix with Kelly Dre, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy. Yeah, we're just gonna get real spooky tonight in this motherfucker, man. But before we go there, I had a couple other things that I wanted to talk about real quick. Where was that story at? Oh, yeah. Speaking of Spirit Airlines, bro, it say it was a social media campaign that raised $300 million to buy Spirit Airlines. Nigga, what the fuck?
5 different tools to create your podcast when you can just use Riverside. Here's how I use it. I go to riverside.com.
Now, a social media crowdfunding campaign to revive Spirit Airlines. The man behind it says he already has more than $300 million in pledges. Transportation correspondent Gio Benitez is back with those details. Good morning again, Gio.
300 M's. They got online campaign got 300. Listen, this is why I'm online fucking with you niggas, man. I need 300 M's. You feel what I'm talking? I'm crowdfunded, right? Y'all the crowd that provides the fucking funding. I need 300 M's. Spirit Airlines got it. You know what I'm saying? The remix with Callie Drake for sure needed, man.
Robin, this is a wild story. So we're talking about a 22-year-old who went on social media with this crowdfunding campaign idea to buy the bankrupt Spirit Airlines. Okay, so let's show you who we're talking about here. His name is Hunter Peterson, and he said that if 20% of American adults sent the equivalent of an average Spirit fare between 30 and 40 bucks, together they could buy Spirit Airlines. And it seemed like a joke until this. His website says that he's received $337 million in pledges so far. More than 370,000 people signing on, an average pledge of $907 each. He's calling it.
Listen, man, some random YouTube motherfucker throws out an idea to buy Spirit Airlines. The next day, he hops on his fucking website and he's got 371,000 people that have dropped 337 million. This is why I fuck with this internet shit right here, bro. Listen, we gonna restart Spirit. When JetBlue go out of business, I'm gonna be the nigga on there talking about we need to restart JetBlue. We gonna get some M's around. That's the next lick. I just figured out the next fucking lick, bro. JetBlue about to go out of business. I'm gonna be the nigga out there saying we need to revitalize JetBlue, nigga. Send your money here. Hit that cash app for your boy. Bro, I be trying to put y'all up on these licks, bro. Yeah, man. This motherfucker could do it. Why can't I?
Signing on, an average pledge of $907 each. He's calling it Spirit 2.0. But here's the problem, okay? The company shut down on May 2nd. We talked about that here on GMA. The wheels are in motion now for getting rid of planes. There are no employees, and there are a slew of regulatory hurdles that he would have to get through, obviously. In fact, experts say that this is nearly impossible. But Hunter did post a message over the weekend saying that he's going to take a beat now to reformat how this Spirit 2.0 might look, Robin.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I got you. All right, Gio. And this morning we're getting our first look at the forecast for Memorial Day travel.
Man, fuck the forecast for Memorial Day travel. I'm trying to get to these 300 M's. Yeah, fuck the Memorial Day travel. Oh, God. Yeah, right, Malpy. Oh, God. Fuck that Memorial Day schedule. You know what I'm talking about? I need this 337 M's. So we got to think big, people, I guess is what I'm trying to say, man. We got to fucking think big, man. You know what I'm saying? And actually, Mouthpiece, you might be the motherfucker that could pull this off, bro. You know what I mean? You got one of them dependable type of demeanors and shit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers that trust you. You know what I mean? Let Mouthpiece, we gonna talk after the show. We might have to put some shit together, my brother. You know what I'm saying? We might have to put some shit together. Where else I want to go with this shit, man? I could talk about some of this shit tomorrow. Hey, real shit. I just was gonna hop on here, bruh, and talk about this UFO shit. And I think that's where we going, bruh, because it's been a bunch of UFO shit going on, man. We finna get on some real deal spooky conspiracy type shit. I'm not even a conspiracy motherfucker. Y'all know that, bruh. I don't really do the conspiracy theory shit, but I fuck with this UFO shit for sure. Because I mean, this shit real. I mean, this shit's real. And so the Pentagon has actually dropped a bunch of videos, man. And I wanted to kind of dive into a couple of these and figure out what in the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we finna do now, man. I think, is there anything else I want to talk about? Nah, fuck it. We going to this UFO shit. We going straight to this UFO shit, bro. Because I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to this, bro. Here, let me get to the big screen real quick. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to this, bro, but there has been a bunch of videos that dropped and some audio as well of unidentified objects, UFOs, UAPs, a couple of which most definitely caught my attention, man. So I'm gonna kind of quickly go through some of the ones that are less significant in my opinion. I mean, it's all real significant, I guess I should say, but some of the videos just like a little dot is chasing, you know what I mean? You can't really see shit. But a couple of the videos that they dropped, I thought, wow, it's just some mind-blowing shit, man. So that's what we finna tap into right now, man. Shit finna get spooky, man. We finna go on the what's that, the Mulder and Scully? What was them two motherfuckers, bro? What was the name of that show? You know what I mean? X-Files. We finna get on this X-Files shit tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my X-Files shit tonight, man. You feel me? That's the whole reason I started this show, man. I was like, damn, I really want to break down this UFO shit. We be talking about politics, entertainment, all kind of shit. We finna talk about this UFO shit tonight, bro. That's where we at. That's what I'm on. So yeah, roll something up, man. Cause we finna go out of this motherfucking world, man, with this shit tonight, bro. We finna go out of this world with this shit tonight. Let me I want to start here, man. Let's start with this video because they say some of this stuff has been released all the way back from like the 40s, 50s, 60s. And so it was one video I saw that was like a comprehensive video of all of the videos that was released, man. So I want to take a look at that first. And then we're gonna look at some of the reporting. And then there's one video I want to show y'all. Y'all not gonna fucking believe this shit. Y'all not gonna fucking. I just found this shit before the show, and I still can't believe it. And so, yeah, this shit gonna blow y'all mind. This shit gonna blow y'all mind. Let's take a look at some of these videos, man. Let's get this back up here, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. It's the remix with Kelly Dre. We're going in conspiracy mode. We're going on UFO mode. That link is in the chat as well, man. Y'all want to talk some of this UFO shit? The link is in the chat. But I want to look at this video right here real quick. Because this video right here is a comprehensive video that was released.
Commander, welcome back.
No, not this video right here. This some anime thirst trap shit. We ain't checking for that right now. We'll spin back. So this was the audio that was released. Let me set this up. So it say December 65. So I want y'all to kind of pay attention. The one thing that really stood out to me on some of this shit was it was like a lot of the dates. You know what I'm saying? You could check out when the dates of some of this shit happens. And you know, that's one thing that stood out to me, right? But this audio recording was from 65. I believe it was like a moon landing. They was kind of describing the things that they was seeing out there. We're gonna skip past this because I want to get to the actual video of some of this shit. But this audio is actually pretty impressive as well. Even back then, you know, it was unidentified shit out there flying around. So yeah, this kind of shit interesting to me, man. It may not be to y'all, but it is to me. And that's why the fuck we talking about it on my show. You know what I'm talking about? So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. We finna get on this UFO shit for a minute, man. Let me see. How can I spin past this? Is that it? Okay, so look. Yeah, so see that was one of the videos right there. So this right out the gate. This shit right here was kind of crazy, bruh. Because as you can see, there's something that streaks across the motherfucking screen, bro. And I can't quite tell what the fuck it is, bro. Let me see if I can pause it right, like somewhere. Oh, there it go. There it go, right there. There it go, right there. So as you can see right here, you know what I'm talking about? It's some shit flying across the screen that I can't really tell what it is, man. We got Mouthpiece in the building, man. Big Mouthpiece in the building.
What
man.
up, though, my nigga? Big blessings, family. How you feeling?
Yeah, big blessings, man. Hey, listen, we on this UFO shit tonight. It's finna get real spooky in here tonight, Mouthpiece.
Oh,
you know
shit.
Yeah.
UFO,
So this was
UFO.
May 20. Go ahead.
No, I was just tripping off the UFO shit. UFO. I was just fucking around.
Yeah. Nah, this
but
shit
that shit real though.
Bro.
That shit is real though. That UFO shit is real.
Yeah, how you feeling about this UFO? You believe in some other shit out there?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, fam. Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen it for myself, my nigga, before.
Not to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this right here was one of the wild videos, man. I want to check in with some more of these. Let's see what else they got. A lot of these is just it's so small and grainy, you can't really get a good sense of what's going on. But this one right here is kind of following, you know, a little dot. You know what I mean? But the dates, if you look at the dates on some of these, man, it's gone. That's what I was really like paying attention to too, man. Cause like, watch, I'll show you as this shit progresses. But yeah, see, there's a little dot right here they following. You know what I mean? So this is December 22nd, you know what I mean, over Iraq. You know what I'm saying? But these is like some of the grainier ones, right? This one right here, October 23rd. What is this?
Artlist Studio is here, and it has
Nah, we don't
controls
give a
built
fuck about no Artlist Studios.
Let's go.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about no Artlist Studios in
On the
this
real.
bitch, man. Let me see. What is this? You think we got you think we done recovered the bodies, Mouthpiece? You think we got some alien bodies in this motherfucker?
Hell yeah.
You think
Yep.
so?
Yep. Cause shit, you gotta think about it, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't help but feel like it's more life forms than just us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong now. I know we humans and shit, but I do feel like there's other species out there, family.
Yeah, I mean the universe is too big, man. I think, for us to so look, yeah, what is this right here, Mouthpiece? What's this flying
Okay.
around over here? You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah, that's that spaceship. Yeah, I know exactly what that is.
You can see on the bottom too, it looks like it's either, I don't know what that is on the bottom, but it looked like as it's moving around, you can see like the bottom part looks like it's diving into the water or touching the water coming back. I don't know what that is, bro. But I've been looking at these UFO videos for like the last 2 days. And I was like, fuck it, man. We finna run this shit on the show. I'm on my UFO shit tonight, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
But yeah, man. It was a couple that really stood out to me though, man. Is this the one? It was a couple that really stood out to me, man. This one. Did you see this one?
No, I don't think I seen this one.
Okay, so this one popped up real quick and then it disappears. Just like that. That was one of the ones that caught my attention. Like, what the fuck is that? You feel what I'm talking about? And in this age of AI and all kind of shit, it could be that. But this is Department of Defense video. You know what I mean? So I take it at face value of what it is. But that one right there definitely caught my attention, bro. It just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't tell you what that is, how it's moving, how it disappeared, where'd it go, where the fuck did it come from? But it's right there.
For real. Hey, bro, you remember about them goddamn them aliens that was in the mall in Miami? You remember about that?
Nah, I ain't never heard about that.
Bro, look that shit up, bro. It was some, they said it was 8 foot tall aliens, nigga, walking in the mall. They try to lie and say that it was 30 kids and shit fighting and shit, teenagers and shit fighting. That's why all the police came down there. But bro, it was way more police that usually come down for some goddamn kids, bro. That looked like the whole task force was there, my nigga.
For some real serious, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, I mean, this is being released by the government, man. And even for years, it's been a lot of these sailors and airmen. They've come out, they've done reports, they've testified on Congress about encounters that they've had out in the water, up in the skies with some of these things, man. We're gonna cover some of this during the show. But this one right here just kind of spooked me to fuck out. Like, even when I seen this and I was like, what the fuck? I rewound this shit about a few times. Like, where did this shit come from?
Okay, so you gotta break this down, bro. What is that orange light doing? What is that?
Let's break it down. Shit, let's break this shit down. Hold on, let me spin it back.
Let's go.
There you go. There you
go. Okay, so why that orange light right there? Is that where the UFO was right there?
What orange light? Which one? This right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the unidentified object.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, that's the unidentified.
I noticed how it moved from that part of the screen to the other side. That shit looked crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is one of the ones that kind of caught my attention, bro, and was like, what the fuck is going on here, right? Let's see.
Damn, that's crazy. Hey, salute to Jugster. Oh God, Jugster 210. You cooking, family. Facts. He trying to throw you off. He definitely trying to throw us off and shit.
Files, but not the files we asking for. Make everybody forget about the bull. Oh no, we ain't forgot. We ain't forgot. On them Epstein shits. We ain't forgot.
No, we ain't forgot.
I will say this, right? I'm gonna show y'all a video tonight that's going to highlight the importance of this shit. This shit's important, please believe, because if this shit's real, trust. I mean, we've been lucky that these motherfuckers been coming around just surveying shit and they ain't decided to do nothing if it's real. Because I'm gonna show y'all a video tonight that y'all not gonna believe. But this was one that I was just like, yeah, that shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So yeah, let me skip through a couple more, man, because it was a couple more caught my attention. Some of it is just like this though, just grainy, but as you can see, the movement, right? So that's what I'm looking at, is just like the movement. Right. of the crafts as well, because we don't got shit that can move like that. We ain't got shit out there that I know of that's moving like this. Stop and start, zigzag in the midair type shit. You feel me? So that shit was one that caught my attention. What else, man? It was another one, bro. Yeah, see these. Yeah, I think that's the same that one. October 23rd. What I found, so it's another video that kind of shows. So this was another one. This was another one. May 20th in the Middle East. A lot of these happen in the Middle East. You know what I mean? But we don't got nothing flying around like that.
Hell yeah. Most of the planes we see don't fly back and forth like that shit.
Is there any sound? No, there ain't no sound on this one, I don't think.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, man, shit. We on this UFO shit tonight, man. Listen, I mean, I think we can conclude that is definitely worth more investigation. That's for sure. Whatever the fuck it is, it's definitely worth more investigation. Oh, what was that? What was that? So that's a ship out on the water. Something comes streaking past the ship right here on the left. Boom. Crazy work right here, man. Yeah, I think this was the one they was showing on the news right here. So what's going on here, Mouthpiece? Yeah.
Oh shit. Is that the wheel?
Yeah. You didn't see this one? Oh, you didn't see this?
I ain't see this one.
Oh yeah. What's going on here, brother? What we got
brother,
going on
here? Like the wheel, brother. Oh shit.
Yeah. These are the encounters. So this was in 2013, unresolved UAP report in the Middle East.
Hell no, that motherfucker look like oh shit, they see us.
Yeah. But look,
that was some old shit they see us the way they pulled off.
Trail. Look at the trail of smoke or gas or whatever that is leaving. You feel what I'm saying? So it looks like you see what I'm saying? That's a trail or something. That's what I be looking. You gotta look at all the details in the photo, all this shit.
Yeah,
but
I look at that too.
What craft is this, bro? Like, exactly. What the fuck is this?
Exactly.
You feel me?
The shapes, the way that shit moving, the design of it. You know what I'm saying? The detail on what it do, and then the way it move, like right there. Like watch this. It's finna look like motherfuckers like, oh shit, I'm detected. Like they had to dip. Like watch this.
I'm seeing some shadowy shit over here too on this side.
I saw that too. It was flashing.
You see that shadowy shit?
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
Oh no, that was all this shit spooky in the mother. I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's gonna get real spooky.
Yeah, that little shit moved side to side right there. I saw that.
Right there.
Right, hold on.
Yeah, right there. It's a shadow, like a shadow figure right there. Like a shadow parachute. Is it attached?
Is that a nigga on a parachute?
It looked like a parachute or some shit. It's moving around. It's moving around with this thing.
Nah, it was kind of. It looked like it's moving in a different direction though. Like it's something else.
Okay, I mean it could be some video.
You saw how it flew away type shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, do it one more time, bro.
All right. Here, I'm gonna spin it back. Let me spin it back.
Okay, bet. Now watch how the little flaps go over there to the side, right? When it go like that, right? When it come down, you gonna see like the it's like a wing or something. That should look like it was waving.
Yeah, this the remix with Callie Dre, man. We breaking down these UFO videos tonight. I don't got no answers. I got a whole bunch of questions.
On the real.
Usually I got the answers for you motherfuckers. On this UFO shit, I ain't got no motherfucking answers, man. I you know what I mean? I'm just trying to figure this shit out just like the rest of us. But definitely some interesting video released by the military, Department of Defense. And yeah, we definitely breaking this shit down, man. But yeah, this was another one, Mouthpiece. I didn't know if you seen this one, but that's why I wanted to put this comprehensive video together. So when we're gonna look at some other videos, it'll make a lot more sense when we watch those. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But yeah, this is wild, man. This is wild stuff right here. This little arrow is pointing right here. So I wait, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait, what was that? Is that a I don't even know what this is. There's an arrow pointing right here, and it's pointing towards something that looked like a craft. Maybe it's some shit that went down. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all think we got alien bodies and they stashed somewhere Area 51. We don't know where the fuck they at. They say the classification for this shit, Mouthpiece, is higher than the president. Like even the president don't got all the classification he need to know everything that's going on with these programs.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how top secret some of this, because a long time ago, this whole UFO thing, when it first started jumping off many years ago, the government wanted to use it as a competitive advantage, right? So think about, you get some outer space technology, nigga, you just won the whole war here on America. Here, you know what I'm saying? Your shit's better than everybody else's shit. So that was the whole super classification behind it. And it's just continued over the years, you know what I mean? But as you can see, so this is a thermal signature. So they're picking up a heat signature, it looks like. But yeah, it was I think it was one more that I wanted to tap in with. Hold on, let me find that shit. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Fuck what they talking about. Tap in what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
What is this right here? Is this the one? Yeah, as y'all can see, man, it was yeah, I'm gonna just scroll through and see if I can find some that's more defined. Because it's a lot of these videos are most definitely like middle of the night vision. You know what I'm saying? You looking out of somebody's gun scope. It looked like a missile scope or some shit, you know what I mean? Damn. Look, this might be a sign right here. This is gonna be us fighting the aliens and shit.
On the real.
That's why
you know they do that predictive programming, my nigga. They've been showing us what we're gonna have to do. They've been telling us for the longest, right? Y'all better buy y'all some guns, family. Buy your weapons now.
Oh nah, see, listen, I would have said that yesterday, Mouthpiece. But yeah. We're gonna get to I'm about to get to this video, and I'm gonna show you why that's not. That don't even matter now.
It don't even matter no more. I feel you.
It don't matter. And I'm gonna show you why. Oh no, I know what I was looking for. I know which one I was looking for. Okay, so I'm about to trip y'all out with this one though too. Hold up, let me get to the spot on this. Is this the one right here? No, it's this one, I think. Nah, this is another one. This is another one that's wild too, though. Yeah, I watched this one. I was like, wow. Yeah, this is the remix with Callie Dre, man. We breaking down these UFO videos, unresolved UAP reports. This was the southern United States, so this is somewhere in the South. Yeah, if you out there in the South, man, aliens is looking at your ass too.
Oh shit! Yo, they be deep in the dirty.
Yeah, yeah. So this was in 2020. So there's another long video like this, Mouthpiece, and it actually gives the exact dates, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of these incidents that happened were on the 1st of the month. Nigga, I probably watched it was probably 12 or 15 of them bitches that was on the 1st of the month. It was probably like six or 7 of them that were on January 1st, New Year's Day. So this is an unresolved UAP report from the East China Sea. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Let's go back to the East China Sea real quick.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
There's another
you think it's some more footage
like this.
You think it's a whole lot of more footage like that too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure it is.
I think
But yeah.
I think they give us the little side stuff, and they got all the other shit. You right about that?
Yeah. You see how that shit was moving right there, though.
Yeah, that
You know what I
motherfucker was
mean?
gone.
But yeah, a lot. It was like 5 or 6 or 7 of them hoes happened on January 1st. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, what's the significance? And I looked at the other ones, they was all on the first. A lot of them was on the first. So it's just like, what's the significance of the first of the month? What's the significance of New Year's Day? You know what I mean? Because that's when the motherfuckers is popping up. Yeah, this is wild though, man. We breaking down this UFO shit. We on this conspiracy shit tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this shit is crazy. What in the fuck is that? What is that? Man, ain't no way to call it, man. Ain't no way to call it, man. It's all unexplained at this point. Here's another one. Unexplained. This was in Japan. Unresolved UAP report 2023.
January 1st.
This one don't got the dates on it, man. There's another one. I think I saved it. Watch. I'm gonna try to find that one that got all the dates on it, man. Let's see what else this one got on it. Hold up, because there was another one that's gonna really blow your mind. Nah, it's not that one. What is that? Oh yeah. Here we go. Check this shit out. Check this shit out right here, bruh. Check this shit out right here, bruh. Damn, I think I went back too far. There we go. Yeah. Let's look at that. Let's spin that back again. Let's spin this back. Let me spin this back for you niggas, man. So that's the one that happened in 2024. So this one right here, unresolved UAP report North America 2026. So this is in America, North America 2026. Look at where the crosshair is. The crosshair is actually pointing at something, right? I don't know if y'all picked up on that. The crosshair is pointing at something. But just watch how this video unfolds, man. Did y'all see that? Did y'all catch that?
Right.
Did y'all catch that? Hey, let me
Hell
spin
yeah,
that
we
back.
got that.
I gotta spin that back.
Damn.
Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch what was going on in that video?
That
Hold
motherfucker
up.
went in and went back. Yeah, I was
This shit real, man. Shit real out here.
They exist, y'all. We told y'all. No, that was real shit.
Juster said they coming to get their first check. Hey, for real, no, listen. Hey, listen, they trying to get in too, man. Yeah, man, it's that UFO shit, man. It's you know what I mean? It's a lot of different types of crafts. I'm noticing a lot of different, you know what I'm saying, variations of this shit. And so that I mean, it could be multiple different types of life out that bitch. You know what I mean? So
Indeed.
yeah, man, we entering into a new territory in science, and this administration definitely doesn't appreciate science. It actually underfunds science. And so, you know, science is most definitely very important for how we live. It's how we get medicines. It's how we are able to grow our foods and grow different shit. And that's how we know about DNA and all that other shit, man. So science is very important, but it also helps us study what's out there in the stars, man. And you know what I mean? What the past and the future sometime as well. They got a telescope out there right now, man, that can pretty much scan the whole galaxy type shit. You know what I'm saying? And basically like at the edge of our galaxy. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
And so yeah, this shit is wild, bro. This is when you look up, it's way big out there. Please believe.
Right.
Don't think we're the only shit over here, bro.
For
Like, it's
real.
way big out there. You know what I mean? What other video? It was a couple other videos I wanted to look at. Let me see. Nah, we gonna catch that one in a minute. Cause I got one I'm definitely about to show y'all. Was that the one? How long is this one? 41:30. There was another one that had if I can find that one I had that showed like the times, you could kind of see what the fuck I was talking about. But a lot of these incidences happen on the first, around the first type shit, man. And so that was one of the things that I most definitely took away from some of these. But let's look at it was some shit that happened in San Diego, man. I want to take a look at this because there was a report that some of these UFOs was coming out of the water, man. Going into the water, diving out of the water. So let's take a look at this story right here. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Just a remix with Cali Dre, man. We on this UFO shit tonight.
Past 7 p.m. on February 15, 2023. And the Navy's USS Jackson combat ship is just off the coast of San Diego, California, not far from the site of the 2004 Tic Tac encounter in a special use airspace area known as W-291.
An operations specialist on board the ship, Alexandro Biggins, observed something unusual on radar, and he took to the deck to make an observation with the naked eye, and he witnessed some kind of structure or light emanating up from the waterline.
Watching this light emerge from the water at a distance and then go into the air with a solid light, no blinking or anything, I've never witnessed that ever in my life.
Wiggins went back inside the control room to check his radar screen, where he and other sailors witnessed 4 objects, at which point they began recording with the Sapphire system.
The Sapphire, an infrared sensor that detects heat, focuses on 2 of the objects flying from right to left in perfect synchronicity. The monitor punches in on one of the objects, revealing the familiar tic-tac shape.
Yeah. So this was in San Diego, man. A Tic Tac shaped unidentified object floating around out there. Yeah. Going in and out the water seamlessly. Like it's a fish that could goddamn fly. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? Yeah. This shit wild. This shit deep, man. This UFO shit is deep. And this story right here is actually from a couple of years ago, but I wanted to actually include it in this conversation because it's very much relevant, man. UFO emerges from the ocean off the coast of San Diego. And this actually was the one that got a lot of people talking, a lot of the momentum going, because this area right here is heavily protected by military, and for years, I think it's around the Baja California area, large fishermen going down there, a lot of boat trips and shit. Motherfuckers just go down there to enjoy the water. And so it's very populated. A lot of fishermen tell stories about seeing these objects going in and out the water down there, man.
Oh, shit.
Moments after the video ends, Senior Chief Wiggins says the watch team zooms out on the monitor just in time to see all 4 objects shoot off simultaneously. Though odd, the objects show no hostile intent, so it goes unreported until April 2025, when investigative journalist Jeremy Corbell gets a hold of the video and releases it to massive media coverage.
The video just caused astonishment because these things have been a repeat presence in those waters, including the original Tic Tac video. And Jeremy Corbell also released the USS Omaha video.
Yeah, so I want to take a look at this real quick. I want to see the side by side. So this was in 2023. The Tic Tac showed up, and in 2004, a similar Tic Tac showed up. So that's what, 19 years apart. You know what I mean? And so this history goes back to different objects and shit in the sky many, many years, man. Probably thousands of years, I would say. You know what I mean? I mean, there's hieroglyphs that allude to things in the sky flying around and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know if you know what I mean, have heard or seen any of those stories about some of the hieroglyphs pointing to that. But yeah, some of the pyramids, man, they definitely have drawings basically relating to, you know, unidentified things in the sky. So this story has been with us a very long time.
And Jeremy Corbell also released the USS Omaha video, which captured one of these objects splashing down.
Well, splashed. In fact, original report.
Yeah. As you can see, it just splashed into the water. One of the unidentified objects splashes into the water.
USS Omaha video, which captured one of these objects splashing down.
Well, splashed. In fact, original reporting on the History Channel series Unidentified Inside America's UFO Investigation revealed that the 2004 Tic Tac was even seen on sonar.
Sonar said they got a hit. According to one of the sonar guys, they were going 70+ knots under the water.
We've known that the Navy has been dealing with these USOs now for decades. In fact, there's some.
Yeah, so the sonar equipment is the equipment that's measuring sound like waves under the water and shit. It's measuring what's going on under the water. So that sonar equipment actually captured it. We got video of it, so it was actually a real object. Something went down into the water and was traveling 70 knots out that bitch, man.
Reporting that's come out where you actually have whistleblowers from the U.S. Navy coming out and talking about some of their experiences.
Just for comparison, a boat is probably only going about 7 or 10 knots or 6 knots. I mean, a boat's probably not even traveling that. You're talking about 70 knots. That's kind of moving, man. That's moving pretty fast underwater.
Hell yeah.
The USS Hampton, that was in the late 1990s, during an operation, had detected something moving very, very fast. And some of the individuals actually on that submarine who detected this estimated the speed was faster than the speed of sound.
The location of that incident has not been disclosed. But are these repeated incidents, all in the same area, evidence of something greater than just a few flying objects?
Yeah, so this is where a lot of these incidents are occurring. This is like the Baja area, San Diego, close to Mexico. So all of this water out here is very much military control. It's a Marine base, Camp Pendleton's down there. All these waters are very much controlled by the military, you know what I'm saying, lock, stock, and barrel. And so to have the activity going on in this place, another thing that's actually stood out to me during this shit mouthpiece is there have been a lot of these UAPs that have been sighted over nuclear facilities.
Okay.
And so one of the theories that scientists are talking about is just like maybe they're monitoring what our nuclear capacity is and what our nuclear shit look like. You know what I mean? Like type shit. So it's a lot of different theories out there, but what we know is a lot of unexplained shit flying around out there in the sky, dipping into the water. And
For real.
You know what I mean? That's the one thing that we can say for sure.
Evidence of something greater than just a few flying objects.
These are all just theories, but one that makes the rounds among naval personnel is the potential existence of an underwater base from which these objects emerge and return to. It's, of course, just a speculative hypothesis, but these objects have been variously reported or witnessed emerging from the waters off the coast of San Diego. The collective details are just extraordinary.
This new Tic Tac video hasn't just wowed the American public. It was even shared with Navy aviator David Fravor, who encountered the first Tic Tac back in 2004. He said he was stunned by the similarities. Let's see if our experts have the same reaction. This was February 2023, just days after a Chinese spy balloon crossed America, setting the nation on edge and ultimately leading to a shoot-down just...
Yo, y'all remember that Chinese spy balloon shit? Hey, I don't know if y'all remember. You remember that shit, Malpy?
Hell yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, the country was in uproar over that shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so this was the first sighting of this Tic Tac video, man. Was around the time of that spy machine. Is there anything else on here I wanted to show? Hell yeah, let's look at this for a little bit. I'm gonna jump to another
East Coast. Could these be intelligence gathering inflatables?
I took a look at the weather on that day, and you had winds from the west at about 6 miles an hour. So if they were balloons, you would see the balloons going with the wind in one direction, and it doesn't do that.
That still doesn't rule out a foreign incursion, though. We know drones have been an issue over military bases and U.S. soil, and the suspicion is that they are the work of adversarial nations. Is this video proof they might be toying with our Navy, too?
I will point out that the motions you see could be done by drones, including the synchronicity, but you also have a situation where these people described it as being that they instantaneously shot off. And there we're talking about a really, really incredibly fast speed. And so that doesn't sound like a drone.
Since this is special use airspace, could these be special aircraft, perhaps part of a secret military test?
Could they be doing a test that the Jackson wasn't aware of? Yeah, maybe. We have signal transmedium type things. Submarine launched ballistic missiles do that. But if it was a missile, it'd be moving fast. And that size of that object would get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it was gone. Right? That would have happened very quickly. And in this case, it didn't go away.
With those possibilities eliminated, the question becomes, were these UFOs?
Well, I believe that they saw the Tic Tac because you had a very clear observation by a witness visibly that it was being picked up on radar, was also being picked up in this thermal imaging system. All those things combined put it into a very strong case of being an unknown.
Our verdict, genuine UFOs. Remember.
Yeah, that's my motherfucking verdict too, man. Genuine UFOs. What you got on this shit, Malpy?
Man, shit. I also third that verdict, man. Shit, they out here, man. Y'all pay attention, man. Stay woke. You know what I'm saying? It's really real out here.
Here, let's
Watch
look at
out
this
for them
real quick.
UFOs.
Yeah, real shit. Let's
Real
look at this
shit.
video real quick, man. We got Mouthpiece in the building, man. Appreciate
Let's
you for
go.
tapping in with your
Hey,
boy,
for sure,
too,
bro.
man.
Big salute, man. You already know. Gang, gang.
Yes, sir. All this, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is a precursor, man. All these games and
Yo,
shit.
man,
these
stay,
guys-
man.
They trying to tell us through the games. There's some aliens about to drop on y'all motherfucking head, bro. Get ready, man.
Take more time for the
Hold up. Let me spin this back a little bit.
Department of Defense has released hundreds of never-before-seen files on UFOs. This is part of President Trump's effort to increase transparency on government knowledge of possible extraterrestrial activity. Here are some of the new pictures on the Department of Defense's website. It includes one image from the Apollo 17 mission to the moon. Can't quite make this out. It's basically, apparently it appears to show lights above the lunar surface. So for more on this, we called in an expert, Avi Loeb. He's a Harvard astrophysicist who leads the Galileo project, which focuses on this kind of unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAP. Professor, thank you so much for joining us. You've been going through these files. What stood out to you?
Thanks for having me. Well, the Apollo images are indeed quite interesting. There is another release from Apollo 12 of some lights above the horizon. One thing to keep in mind is that when there is no atmosphere to the moon, so any object will go straight and impact the surface without burning up in the atmosphere, as often we see in meteors on Earth.
Yeah, excuse me, my European brother. But let me jump back in.
My European other.
Yeah, my European other. Yeah, let
There
me
we
jump
go.
back in.
Yes, sir.
This figure on the right here. So I again, these ships are coming in all different, you know what I'm saying, types of styles, and you know what I mean? They so that leads me to believe that there could be multiple types of intelligent life out there. What you think about that?
I agree with that 100%, my brother.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely, man. It's yeah, this is the season, man. UFO. This UFO season out this bitch, man.
But I can't help but feel like deep down, my brother, like the young man, what's that, Jugster 210 had said earlier.
Yeah.
It's a good reason why all of a sudden now he want to show us the UFO files instead
Oh
of
yeah,
the
most definitely. Most definitely. Most
yeah,
definitely.
instead of
We
the mother
putting that
files.
asterisk right there. We got the UFO files instead of the Epstein files. Most definitely. Like most definitely. Release them motherfucking Epstein files.
Yeah,
Like, you know
man,
what
we
I'm
see the
talking about?
switcheroo.
You know what I'm saying? Release the Dr. Martin Luther King files out there.
Oh God, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, baby.
They
So
already
it's
released
a
the
lot of
Malcolm X files,
other
didn't
fucking files that could be released out this
they?
bitch.
The
Most
Malcolm X
definitely.
files.
Yeah, get the Malcolm X files popping.
Let's
You know what
go.
I'm talking about?
Let's go.
But at the end of the day, you know, the importance of this is very important, man, because this is some shit, man, to where, you know, I think the science part of it, right? The things we can learn in science, the advancements that we can find, what's already out there. Do we already got a little alien already stacked up somewhere? You know what I'm saying? What do we know? So I think getting all that shit out there, I think is important, man. You know what I mean? For the advancement of science, if nothing else. Like, you know what I mean? So to me, you know what I'm saying? That's some important shit. But most definitely, get the motherfucking Epstein files cracking. I come on, bro. I got
Let's go.
shows on that shit, man.
On the real.
Yeah.
Without burning up in the atmosphere, as often we see in meteors on Earth. And so that means that you can generate light as a result of these impacts. And that's the one thing I would like to clarify, whether these lights could be the result of impacts by rocks on the surface of.
All right, here, let me skip past, bro, because there's some other videos on here I want to look at. But this one in particular, there was a picture. Where's that picture at? Maybe I might have fucking passed that shit. Here, let me see. Let's check out another video. I thought it was this one. Look, they doing it again. They doing it again, man. They doing this shit again, man. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yeah, then they gonna show you the warships too with the oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, you know what? Nah, let's skip. Let me see. What is this? Yeah, I've been watching these shits all day, bro. Just running through these motherfuckers. Like, bro, this UFO shit.
Okay, Cali Dre, you on your UFO shit. I see you.
I'm on my UFO shit, bro.
Pentagon
Let's go.
brand new website designed to be a one-stop shop for declassified data on UAPs, formerly known as UFOs. The move comes after mounting pressure from Congress for more transparency. Fox 11's Nick Garcia is live in Hollywood with more on what we're seeing. Nick?
Right. Hey, Christine, Marla. It's actually just a coincidence. I'm standing right by Steven Spielberg's star here on the Walk of Fame. We're not talking about E.T. from the movie, though. We should note that the government did not actually verify or confirm that extraterrestrial life actually does exist, instead saying, take a look for yourself and you decide. We'll take you to some of those images now. The Pentagon dropping these documents. Some of the images released, as you see here, the Pentagon says it is in lockstep with President Trump, who ordered the documents be unsealed. Now, these are files that have been classified for decades. Some of the sightings described date back to the 1940s. There's also an account from Buzz Aldrin, who said he saw a bright light source while aboard Apollo 11. Now, there's long been fast.
Yeah, so Buzz Aldrin, man, on Apollo 11, that was like one of the very first astronauts to go up into space, and even they were saying that they were describing accounts that they were seeing some strange things out there. But this was the picture that I was looking for. So this bullet shaped, or I don't know what to even call that shit, but is a still frame of one of the vessels that was captured. So I'm gonna try to get a better picture of this one, but this is actually the photo that I was looking for, man.
Apollo 11. Now, there's been long been fascination and interest, of course, in what the government might be hiding about aliens and UFOs. We talked to some folks here in Hollywood.
Yeah, there it go. See, they colorized it. This one right here. What you think about this right here, Mouthpiece?
Damn. It looked like some CGI shit though, low key.
Yeah.
Is that the actual picture? Is this the actual picture?
Yeah,
Though?
this is the actual photo. That's the actual photo.
Damn. Where the fuck is coming from though? Is that motherfucker coming from a portal or something?
Man, you know, listen.
That should look like some portal type shit.
Damn, Mouthpiece. I didn't even think about that shit, bro. You are absolutely right, my brother. You are absolutely. It does look just like a portal. I was thinking like the sun in the background, or maybe like the flare coming. But no, that most definitely could be a wormhole. That most definitely could be a portal. Oh, come on, brother. We got brother in this bitch, man. Dropping the knowledge tonight, man.
Let's go.
Hey, listen. Most definitely looks like a portal, man. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Shit. But yeah, this was another one I definitely wanted to put out there for you, Mouthpiece, because like, yeah, how do we explain this, my brother?
Man, I don't know. All I can say is the goddamn portal, man. It look like some shit. You know how when you see the motherfuckers on you ever watch that show called Stargate?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what. Come on, man. Remind me of them portals, man. Then you know we be on that Marvel tip, so yeah, it kind of remind me of that.
Most definitely. I think Mouthpiece hit that right on, hit a home run on that shit. That definitely looks like it's because you can see the tail. It looks like it's coming out of there, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, that's most definitely what it is, man. Yeah. Hit that like button, man. We did figure some shit out over here, man. NASA, y'all motherfuckers ain't the only ones doing work over here, bruh. Yeah, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We talked to some folks here in Hollywood today who were happy to get their eyes on those files. One who even said he thinks he's had an encounter with aliens.
I had weird dreams when I was a kid about like long hallways. I guess I know this is kind of out there, but
let me know if y'all think this motherfucker right here has been touched by some aliens, man.
I always kind of thought maybe it was possible. Because I think aliens have been living among us for a long time, I believe. You know, they kind of, they walk among us kind of thing. I think we really got to look out for it.
And the Pentagon promising that it will release more documents, maybe even on a weekly basis.
Yeah, I did hear that. I did hear that they're going to release more documents, actually. This is supposed to be a weekly or like a bi-weekly type of thing, man. So that means they got a lot more shit. That means they got a lot more shit. But I was watching one of the scientists, man, and he was basically saying, go ahead and just bring out the alien, biology if you got it, right? If you got a crashed alien ship, or we've been like they need to go ahead and just drop that information.
Real shit.
Department. In the language of the U.S. Department of Defense, these are unidentified aerial phenomena, videos which add fuel to the belief of some that we are not alone. The first incident was filmed off the California coast in 2004, an oval shape hovering, and in the words of the Navy pilot who recorded this, not behaving by the normal laws of physics. In 2015, pilots flying off the east coast of America spotted this.
We're going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
Okay, so they're not using the normal laws of physics. And he just radioed in that they're flying into the wind. The wind's blowing 120 miles an hour. They're flying into the wind. Let me spin that back. Y'all got to pay attention to the details of what's going on to understand the whole complete picture. These motherfuckers are doing some death divine shit that ain't nobody ever seen before.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he flying toward the wind. Damn. That's how powerful that motherfucker is.
Yeah.
He flying toward the wind like it ain't nothing.
120 mile an hour wind. That motherfucker's just
damn.
Spotted this.
We're going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
Again, its speed and movement apparently astounding experienced air crew. That same year, racing across the surface of the ocean, something that it took some skill to capture. All of these videos have been leaked in the past, but the US government now confirms they are genuine. In a statement, the Department of Defense said it was releasing the videos in order to clear up any misconceptions by the public on whether or not the footage that's been circulating was real or whether or not there is more to the videos. The aerial phenomena observed in these videos, they say, remain characterized as unidentified. Those who've actually been to space are skeptical about what the videos reveal.
These objects are probably some kind of secret military program, and what these pilots saw were real. They saw them, and they filmed and photographed them. And the Pentagon, I'm assuming, declassified them because there was a lot of speculation going out there. They had already been leaked, so why not come out and say, okay, these films are genuine, they do exist, but we don't know what they are.
Of course, the US has a long history of reported UFO sightings. This image, captured by a couple in Oregon in 1950, regarded as one of the most significant. They were certain this was a UFO. And the Nevada desert continues to attract those who believe, seriously or not, that Area 51 houses crashed alien spacecraft and their occupants.
Yeah, how many of y'all believe in that Area 51? You believe that's where they got the alien stashed at?
Hell yeah. I think it's more than one Area 51 though.
Huh. So it's a few of them Area 51s out there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right though. I'm gonna be honest with you. That sounds like it's probably a couple underground Area 51s at this bitch. You know what I mean?
No God.
This is how easy it is to buy shares of properties on RealBricks. You can scroll down to a property that you're in.
I now recognize Mr. Burleson for about 5 minutes.
Thank you, everyone. It takes such great courage to
Okay, I think we could get into the video that I wanted to show y'all, man. This is the video. This is why this shit is important right here, man. I want you to check this out, Mouthpiece.
This is when it zoomed out.
All right, I'm gonna spin this back a couple of times for y'all. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think this is, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what it actually is. What you think this is, Mouthpiece? What you think we looking at right here?
Man, that's a hard man. I don't know. It's hard to answer. It kind of looked like a ship. It kind of looked like something in the sea. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of, you know what? That might be that same thing we were just looking at. Damn, there's something just went past too on the other side. You saw that? Something went across. Oh hell no! Look, you saw that?
Yeah. Y'all let me know in the comments, man, what y'all think is going on in this video. I'm because it's not. I promise you, it's not what you think it is. I promise you. So here, and I'm gonna pause it right here, man. As you can see,
good spot.
Yeah, as you can see, we have in the crosshairs, there's an object. And then we have another object that's coming in from top corner of the left of the screen towards the object that's in the crosshair. What we're looking at.
I like how they smoothly avoided each other though. That was hard.
No. Oh, you saw that, right? You saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let me tell you what this is, my nigga. Let me tell you what this is, and hopefully it rings of why it's important. What we looking at is the military shooting a missile at one of these objects, and the missile bounced off the unidentified object, my boy.
Oh shit.
Without even damaging the unidentified object. As you can see, it splits off into 2 or 3 pieces and it keeps rolling.
Yeah, because it looked like it bounced off of it, bro. That shit was crazy. How the fuck? What the fuck? How the fuck they deflect the damn missile?
Yeah. So that's why this shit is important. And that's why this shit is real. Because if what these UAPs, if they're real, and if they have the ability to make a missile deflect or bounce off like some kind of force field, then we in a whole bunch of motherfucking trouble, bruh. So let's
Oh, so
dive a
that's
little
why
deeper
earlier you
into this.
said we don't need no guns. Oh, okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely.
Oh shit.
Most definitely. Most definitely. So let's dive into this. Yeah. Let's dive into this a little bit, man. Let's figure out what in the fuck is going on here, bruh. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to this motherfucking channel, man.
Let's go. You in the remix with Cali Dre, family. Let's go.
Let's get it.
This is when it zoomed out. So you can still see it traveling.
We have heard from a number of whistleblowers, specifically military pilots, that the reason for not coming forward publicly is out of fear that speaking out would cost them their flight status and potentially their careers. This is unacceptable. We cannot protect our airspaces if our best trained observers are silenced. We cannot advance science if we refuse to ask questions. And we cannot maintain trust in government if we keep the American people in the dark.
I'm here today because the American people have both the right and the responsibility to know the truth about unidentified aerial phenomenon. That truth remains hidden, classified, and silenced by fear, retaliation, stigma, and confusion. Today, we are here to help break that silence. Between 2003 and 2005,
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's start
Hey,
with
why he say fear of retaliation though?
Yeah, that's a great question. That's a great question, Malpiece.
Who gonna retaliate? Who gonna retaliate?
That's a great question. You know
Is
what
he
I
talking
have
about that
seen?
black people finna retaliate? Because you know the alien's black? Oh shit.
You know what?
Hold
I've
up.
seen some. Listen,
Hold up.
I've seen a couple stories where some of these scientists are actually coming up missing. So I don't know. Like I got a whole other segment of this shit. I may actually drop a part 2 tomorrow. But there's some of these scientists that are involved in these programs have been coming up missing, bro. About 10. I think there's 10 in one program on this military UFO shit. The number is probably unknown. But as you can see, I've heard a lot of these people that testify say they fear retaliation. So I don't know. I don't know. It could be from the war profiteer industry. You know what I'm saying? Because they're the ones directly benefiting from the shit. You know what I mean? So it could be from the advanced defense technology, them big boys like Lockheed Martins and Boeings, and you know what I mean? It could be from, you know, and that's just possibilities. I'm not saying it is, but that's, you know, that's how I'm thinking about the game, right? They're the ones that benefit the most, right? You know what I mean? The military, you know what I'm saying? So that's if it's gonna be a threat, that's where I think it's coming from. You know what I mean?
Okay.
UAP incidents occurred at Vandenberg Air Force Base, home to the National Missile Defense Project, a top national security priority. At the time, we were conducting launches deemed by the National Reconnaissance Office as the most important in 25 years. These were historic launches. These facilities were vital, and they were repeatedly visited by UAP. The incursions began on October 14th, 2003, when Boeing contractors reported a massive glowing red square silently hovering over 2 missile defense sites. After several minutes, it drifted further east onto the base and vanished over the hills. This event, now known as the Vandenberg Red Square, was referenced by Representative Luna at the first hearing on this topic. Official Air Force records of this event are in possession by Aero and the FBI. Later that night, while I was on duty, security guards at a critical launch site reported a bright, fast-moving object over the ocean. I responded to the incident. Chaos ensued over the radio as the object approached rapidly. I heard my friends screaming, "It's coming right at us, it's coming right for us, and now it's right here." Moments later, I heard them say that it had shot off and was gone. About a week later, another patrol reported a light over the ocean behaving erratically. Believing it might be an unannounced aircraft, they declared an emergency, and an armed response force responded. Before the forces could arrive, the object descended and either landed or hovered on our flight line and then took off again at impossible speed. The witnesses to this event were threatened and intimidated afterward. They were told to keep quiet and think about what they were reporting. After that, things did get quiet until about 2005.
Okay, so there's your answer right there, Mouthpiece. There's your answer. That whoever the motherfuckers was on the ship that's in command don't want this shit getting out.
Let's go.
Yeah.
When another patrol reported a massive triangular craft larger than a C-130 silently floating over the installation. He watched it for a few minutes. It traveled west and disappeared into the night. And then I had
Here, I just want to stop it right here for a second. This is we halfway through this, man. It's not even that long, but I would like to. The reason why I like playing these House committee type of stuff versus just regular news, because this is actually under oath, and if you lie on this shit, you perjuring yourself, and you probably going to jail. So that's why I prioritize the information that I put out there. If I can find solid House, Senate type of testimony that's relevant, I'm gonna run that for sure. Next best thing will be a good, good reporter, you know what I'm saying?
sure.
Professional reporter,
For sure.
So I also try to show motherfuckers, because when we on the show, it's a lot of people that get a lot of information, some of it good, some of it bad. But I like to illustrate how I get my information and how I rank my information. You see what I'm saying?
No doubt.
had my own encounter, again in 2005. I was off duty, sitting in my backyard with two other police officers when we noticed what first appeared to be a satellite in orbit, but it wasn't acting like a satellite. The light was strange, it was pulsing, and then it started to maneuver. It dropped in elevation. At times it would vanish from view and reappear in a different location in the sky. And eventually it reappeared 200 feet over my house. It was a 30-foot diameter sphere of light. My friends and I watched it for a moment, and then it gently accelerated and traveled up and disappeared into the stars.
Wait, what? Wait. I gotta spin that all the fucking way back. Did he just say that the light appeared over his motherfucking house?
Yeah, that's what he said.
This is some spooky shit right here. How you catch a UFO somewhere out and then they follow you to your house? Like, what?
30-foot diameter sphere of light. My friends and I watched it for a moment, it's pulsing, and then it started to maneuver. It dropped in elevation. At times it would vanish from view and reappear in a different location in the sky. And eventually it reappeared 200 feet over my house. It was a 30-foot diameter sphere of light. My friends and I watched it for a moment, and then it gently accelerated and traveled up and disappeared into the stars. These events profoundly changed my life and the lives of my friends.
Want to start a podcast, but not sure how? Riverside?
Yeah, I'm trying to do my podcast, motherfucker.
Right.
A pivotal moment in history. The question is no longer whether these events are real, but whether we have the courage to face them.
On the evening of February 15th, 2023, at approximately 19:15
Okay, so this is the U.S. Navy Senior Chief Petty Officer giving his testimony.
EST in the Whiskey 291 warning area off the coast of Southern California, I was serving on board USS Jackson. A self-luminous tic-tac shaped object emerged from the ocean before linking up with three other similar objects. The four then disappeared simultaneously with a high synchronized near instantaneous acceleration. I observed no sonic boom, and no conventional propulsion signatures. No exhaust plume, no control surface articulation on the Sapphire image system. Shortly after the synchronized departure, radar tracks dropped. From my experience operating in this region over many years and consistent with our public characterized encounters, unidentified objects reoccur in United States operation areas off Southern California. That fact alone does not tell us what they are, but it does argue the systematic stigma-free reporting and for the preservation of sensor data so analysts can evaluate safe and intelligence implications with rigor. Reporting without stigma, protection without retribution.
Conducting 24-hour operations via manned and unmanned aerial vehicles for special operations forces.
Here, I'm gonna skip past a little bit of this.
The 30th of 2020.
Because I want to go to where they talk about this actual incident.
Position I held within a special access program. During this time, intelligence officers approached me in fear for their own careers, citing misconduct within these programs and similar retaliation that I was already enduring at this time.
I want to queue up a video that I've been given.
Hold on, wait. Let's dig back a little deeper because I think he was giving up the goods on the retaliation mouthpiece was talking about.
Oh shit!
Let's listen to what he got to say.
Let's go.
I saw an approximately 100-foot equilateral triangle take off from near the NASA hangar on the base. The craft interfered with my telephone, did not have any sound, and the material it was made of appeared fluid or dynamic. I was under this triangular craft for a few minutes, and then it rapidly ascended to commercial jet level in seconds, displaying zero kinetic disturbance, sound, or wind displacement. Some years after that experience, I was further exposed to classified information from the UAP legacy crash retrieval program through a sensitive position I held within a special access program. During this time, intelligence officers approached me in fear for their own careers, citing misconduct within these programs and similar retaliation that I was already enduring at this time.
I want to queue up a video that I've been given. And as before it starts, I'm going to describe, this was taken October 30th of 2024. This video is of an MQ-9 drone tracking an orb, or this object, off the coast of Yemen. You'll see that another MQ-9 launched a Hellfire missile. That you cannot see that drone, and so I'm not going to explain it to you. You'll see exactly what it does.
Okay, this is the video we just watched earlier.
This is when it zoomed out, so you can still see it traveling.
But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
So
what
again,
flies like that?
again, I'm not going to speculate what it is, but the question is.
Yeah. So I think that's a key thing. What he said, the debris traveled with it after it got hit, right? So like a magnetic field or some shit. You know what I mean? That's drawing the debris with the fucking craft.
Unreal.
Because this is when it gets hit. And watch the back of it when it gets hit. So whatever happened, the debris was traveling with the craft as it was flying after it either got hit or whatever. I don't know what the fuck happened. But here, let's look at this video real quick. Nah, not this bit. The fuck? They playing with your boy tonight.
I'm not jumping.
They're trying to make you reconsider, dog.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Yeah, bro. They trying to keep me off this UFO shit tonight. Nah, we on y'all ass tonight, bro.
Coming from another planet. But I'm open to that. And I think that it's our responsibility, especially when we're seeing that we have a government that is blocking actively blocking information from us. Just last night, I tried to get an amendment onto the National Defense Authorization Act that fit in the germaneness of that
Nah,
bill.
man, nobody
It
want
is
to hear about all
an
that
arrow.
shit. Nobody want to.
But
Let's get back to the
queue up a
topic. Go
video
ahead.
before it is enough. I want to queue up a video that I've been given that another MQ-9 launched a Hellfire missile. That you cannot see that drone, and so I'm not going to explain it to you. You'll see exactly what it does.
So yeah, that's the MQ-9 missile. Actually, this ain't even the video I wanted to look at. There was another video that has some commentary about this. Because at the end of this, they were all asked some questions. And I want actually, did they catch that? Did they catch
Yeah, bro, that shit look like they redirected the missile to another area type shit. Like the missile was coming on their ass before it got to the area. Then when it hit them, it's like they made it turn away or some shit, or made it go somewhere else or go another direction, some shit.
It looks like it. I mean, it contacted something because you can see the back of it. Some shit does fly off that bitch, but it's just like that. Whatever flying off, it stays with the craft. You see, it's like one whole craft. Once it gets hit, it's like 3 little particles in the back, but that shit keep flying with the damn shit.
Right.
And the missile stays. The missile don't blow up. That's the other thing. The missile never blows up. Those kind of missiles on contact blow up. So what did it contact? That's the science is not working in this shit. You see what I'm saying? The science behind this shit is wicked because you have a missile that hits something, whatever it hits should blow up. Okay, that doesn't happen. Something does get hit because you see some particles fly back here, but then the particles continue with this big being. They keep going in the same direction as it's still moving. You know what I mean? That shit ain't supposed to happen. So just in this one video right here, you can see science is being manipulated. What we know of science is being manipulated, right? You got a missile. When you shoot a missile at some shit, what it do, Mouthpiece? It blow the fuck up.
It blow the fuck up.
That didn't happen in this instance because you could clearly see the missile after it bounces off the craft. You see what I'm saying? You can see the missile. Boom. There it go. It's right here. It's on this. It's right here.
No explosion, nothing.
It didn't blow up. But we see something happen right here where it's a couple of shit. I think here, let me pull that back up. I done fucked up the whole remix, man. But y'all see what I'm talking about. Science ain't really applying right here. And that's the thing that I like to keep into perspective. And it's simple shit. When you shoot a missile at some shit, it blows up. That's not what happened. It did hit something, it looked like. You got 3 particles that came back here, but the missile is still intact, and the particles keep flying with the goddamn shit. How do you explain that?
Man.
I told you, I'm going to show y'all some shit tonight that's going to blow y'all mind. Science, this right here proves that science is most definitely, we got a lot more learning to do because they got some shit that could deflect a missile. and not only deflect the missile, but it just sent the missile, it just bounced it off. Like the missile just like, nah, missile, like keep going.
Right, just going on this little merry way. The missile just kept going. Just proceeded.
Missile.
Like, oh, excuse me, dog. I'm going this way, dog. Damn, missile.
You
come on, missile.
Come on, bro. So yeah, bro. It you know what I mean? I'm just at a loss for words on this shit, man. That's why I kind of wanted to break some of this shit down. It was another video, but yeah, at the end of the day, I think let's check. Let me see if they got the commentary I'm looking for because they asked these dudes some questions at the end of this.
Mr. Knapp,
Oh, here we go. Let's see. Here we go.
Have you heard about events like this occurring? And what information might you have?
I have heard about events like this. I have heard about this event. Jeremy Corbell and I talked about it in one of our episodes a while back. We did not have the video, though. There are servers where there's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see.
Let's fucking stop it right there. He said there's servers and a bank of these videos that we ain't been able to see. Let me spin that back. I just want the people to hear from Mr. Knapp because he's the one dropping the fucking information. I'm just remixing this shit. That's why it's the remix with Cali J. But he got the motherfucking information, bro.
There's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see. Occasionally, some of that stuff gets out in the wild and it comes our way. It should be going to you. The public should be seeing this stuff. And why you're not allowed to, I don't know. But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
So
what
again,
flies like that?
again, I'm not.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe.
Yeah. What the hell is that? So I'm just trying to, and this video, this was like actually that happened a few months ago. So that wasn't even with the release of this latest tranche. That's something I found just kind of looking this shit up. But yeah, that's a Hellfire missile. And the missile never blew up. The ship stayed intact. We don't know how the fuck that shit happened. That's the whole conclusion. But I think, let me see. Let me look at this video real quick. Is this the one where they asked them the questions? Let me scroll through this real quick. You got anything you want to you got anything you want to say, Malp?
Yeah, man. I don't like how they trying to tell us without telling us, but then try to tell us and shit. I don't like all that weird shit, man.
That's what you think they're doing? They trying to drop the information without dropping it.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, we gonna show y'all, but we ain't gonna tell you all of it. Like, damn, man. If you gonna tell us some of this shit, you need to just show us all of the shit. Don't hold back.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is the video. Yeah, okay. So this is the one I'm looking for. So they're gonna dive into this shit, man. I kind of want to hear what their opinions are on what we just saw. As you saw, Mr. Knapp, the first guy we looked at, he didn't know what the fuck we was looking at. So I think with me, you, and Knapp are all on the same fucking page. Let me see if any of these other motherfuckers got any answers. If y'all just joining us, we just saw a video of a Hellfire missile hitting an unidentified object. The missile never blew up. The object looked like it split 3 pieces from the back, but mostly kept intact. The object and the 3 pieces all kept going in the same direction after the missile hit it. The missile just bounced off of it and kept moving. So that's kind of where the fuck we at right now, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man.
What information might you have?
I have heard about events like this. I have heard about this event. Jeremy Corbell and I talked about it in one of our episodes a while back. We did not have the video, though. There are servers where there's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see. Occasionally, some of that stuff gets out in the wild and it comes our way. It should be going to you. The public should be seeing this stuff. And why you're not allowed to, I don't know. But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
So
what
again,
flies like that?
again, I'm not going to speculate what it is, but the question is, why are we being blocked from this information consistently? I want to ask this just question: how in the world? This is this document. I want to enter this in for the record if it hasn't already been entered, Madam Chair. The document
So
that you
ordered.
provided on thread 3. This is a huge file. How in the world did you smuggle this out of Russia?
Carefully.
In your socks?
I don't think I want to be really specific about it because I might have to go back there and get some more sometime. Although,
Okay.
no, that'd be crazy to do that. Well, I took the top pages off that were stamped with the security signature, and I carried them out on my person. But the rest of them, I just threw in my suitcase and threw some caviar in there as a distraction as well. And and hoped for the best. Otherwise, I'd be a citizen of Siberia right now.
And you had you reported James Lukatsky came to you with government possession of NHI craft and how they ultimately gained entry. Can you testify to the veracity of that claim?
Dr. Lukatsky is an honorable man who served most of his career with the DIA, a very trusted, high-level rocket scientist and intelligence analyst who inspired the OSAP program, as I said earlier. And in full disclosure, I've co-written 2 books with him. He dropped this on myself and our other co-author out of the blue. And it took 14 months for us to get DOPSR approval for him to release 2 sentences on that. He said this craft, we had managed to get inside of it. It had no wings, no rotor, no tail. It had no fuel tanks. They didn't know how it flew or how it was operated. It clearly looked like it was aerodynamic, but
what the fuck? It had no gas tank?
Man, talk to him, Jerry. Oh God.
Hey, listen, man. They dropping this knowledge, man. That's why I'm bringing it to the people, man. Yeah, listen, I'm learning some shit too in this motherfucker, man.
he would not go further.
But nah, I gotta spin that back. I gotta just hear what he got to say on this one more time, bro. I'm in disbelief.
2 sentences on that. He said this craft, we had managed to get inside of it. It had no wings, no rotor, no tail. It had no fuel tanks. They didn't know how it flew or how it was operated. It clearly looked like it was aerodynamic, but
I want you to pay attention to the guys in the back while he's describing this and how they are most definitely in agreement with the story that he's telling. So I look at all that body language, what a motherfucker saying, just to figure out is the truth in the room anywhere in the motherfucking room. And it seems to me, under oath, these guys are telling a story that's been corroborated by the guys in the back.
Get DOPSR approval for him to release 2 sentences on that. He said this craft, we had managed to get inside of it. It had no wings, no rotor, no tail. It had no fuel tanks. They didn't know how it flew or how it was operated. It clearly looked like it was aerodynamic, but he would not go further. He's a by-the-book guy, and until he gets clearance to say more about that, I don't think we're going to hear much more. But it's not ours. It wasn't ours. We didn't make it. We didn't know who made it and how it was built and how it operated. We've got at least one, and I don't know. I think that's enough confirmation that we do have recovered discs and materials.
Leslie, Mr. Borland, in the classified realm, have you been exposed to undeniable confirmation of NHI technology? And then my second question is Base Systems involved in any way with reverse engineering exploitation of non-human intelligence craft?
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a conversation this for that. Whether I
Y'all, I want to spin that back. I want y'all to rehear what he just asked and what was just said. Cause I don't even think y'all really got what that whole line of question was all about.
Undeniable confirmation of NHI technology. And then my second question is Base Systems involved in any way with reverse engineering exploitation of non-human intelligence craft?
Reverse engineering non-human intelligence craft. Are y'all trying to replicate this shit at a mass level is basically what he asking.
In any way with reverse engineering exploitation of non-human intelligence craft?
Exploitation. Reverse engineering exploitation of non-human intelligence craft. See, words matter. You see what I'm saying? Reverse engineering exploitation means that you motherfuckers is not doing what you're supposed to do. If you exploiting something, that means you're getting all of the benefits from it and not sharing none of that. You just using it for your own gain. And so I pay attention to words, you know what I'm saying? And how what motherfuckers say, how they say it, all that. I pay attention to all that shit. But I just thought that word choice and how he phrased that question was very interesting. Reverse engineering exploitation of non-human craft. Like this is some deep shit, this is rocket science. Motherfuckers is real rocket scientists and shit. You know what I mean? You hear about the jokes like, you ain't no fucking rockers. These motherfuckers are rocket scientists, bro. Like, god damn.
Technology. And then my second question is base systems involved in any way with reverse engineering exploitation of non-human intelligence craft?
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a conversation, Skip, for that. Whether I'm
And then let's listen to his answer. We're gonna have to have a conversation in the skiff for that. So the skiff is a secured room up in Congress where they look at super confidential shit, right? Got to have a certain level of clearance to go even in that room to look at whatever's in that room. So he's basically telling them we have to go to the confidential skiff room for that. You know what I mean? For me to even have this conversation with you, my brother.
legally even allowed to answer that, and whether you're even allowed to hear it, sir.
Okay. Again, you can sense our frustration. And so I just want to thank you for coming forward. We will continue to fight because, look, this is about making sure that this government belongs to the people and restoring the republic the way it was intended to be. Madam Chair, I also have further witnesses of courageous individuals. It was given to me by Dr. Stephen Greer, including Michael Herrera and his testimony. We have Roderick Castle and his testimony, Randy Anderson, his testimony, Stephen Digna, and
Yeah. So, man, as y'all can see, this UFO shit is deep, man. I didn't find the video I was looking for. Basically, they asked them, I'm gonna just paraphrase it, man, since I can't find the actual video. But basically, they asked a question of, are you guys afraid? It's in this same interview. I don't know why I can't find the longer one, but that being said, in this interview, they asked these guys, are you afraid of this technology that we don't know nothing about? And each one of them to a man said yes. And these are people that are high ranking military, NASA officials, basically saying we don't got no motherfucking answers for this shit, bro. And that's why I was saying it don't even matter about the gun, bro. Like the gun, I mean, you can gun up if you want to, but it ain't gonna make no motherfucking difference at the end of the day. Because these aliens is working with some shit that a Hellfire missile is not even landing a punch. You feel me? Go ahead.
For real. That shit barely touched, man, barely stopped anything. That motherfucker kept going. Man, salute to my boy Jerry Springer, too, by the way, man. He back in politics, man. Y'all know that's something, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jerry. Oh, Jerry. Oh, Jerry. Yeah.
Jerry. Look at
Got
that.
his Jerry Springer shit on, though, man. Hey, I'm like, listen, you can tell by that suit that he got on. He got a lot of dollars in that bank account, man.
Oh,
you
God.
know what I'm saying? These boys is playing with some big money, but this is real important shit. So yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's that for the UFO shit, man. I was gonna get into another story, but it's late, man. I'm gonna jump that shit. I'm gonna get on that tomorrow, man. But I appreciate Mouthpiece for coming through, man. Shit, you got anything else you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
Man, shit, really, but shit, just one happy birthday to Big Skull, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Before we dip, you already know, man.
Definitely. Most
Shit.
definitely.
Big Bull
Most
Gang
definitely.
Gang, no lane lane. You already know.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, brother. Hey, man, check in with Come On Brother, man. That's Mouthpieces show.
Come on,
happy
brother.
birthday to Skull. Yeah,
let's go.
Hit the people with it, man.
Come on, brother. Damn.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Salute.
My boy, Mouthpiece, man. Appreciate you, fam. Yeah, we finna get up out of here ourselves, man. But I just wanted to bring this to y'all, man. We was on this UFO shit tonight. Appreciate Mouthpiece for coming through. Shout out to Skull. Happy birthday to Big Skull. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mouthpiece had a birthday as well. Happy birthday. May birthday's in effect, man. Mine at the end of the month, May 29th. You know what I'm saying? May turning up, man. So that's how we doing it, man. But yeah, man, we was on this UFO shit heavy tonight. I gotta change the title of this video. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me do that shit right now while I'm fucking with y'all. But I'm gonna change the title of this video because we didn't even get to the main story I wanted to get to, just because shit, it's late than the motherfucking we done got on this UFO shit all goddamn night. But I will spin back tomorrow, man. After my nigga Skull go live and wild the fuck out over there. I am gonna double back because I got a couple stories that I didn't get to tonight that I want to most definitely tap in with. But man, this the remix with Cali Dre. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. YouTube, Twitch, Kick, that's where I'm streaming at, man. Subscribe to all them channels, man. The remix with Cali Dre, at Cali Dre, all that shit, man. You'll find me, man. You know what I mean? But I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man. It's been real. You know what I mean? Make sure you lock your doors. And you know what I mean? Them UFOs is out there, bro. That's all I can fucking say, man. If you see a UFO, get the video of that motherfucker. Don't shoot nothing at it because it don't even matter, man. If they want to take your ass out, they're gonna take your ass out. That's basically what we proved tonight, man. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here, man.
Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got no time for that limelight. I'm from California, man, I guess we'll start with that. Banged out starter caps, glued to the cul-de-sac, looking like an artifact, trying to get their money back. Yellow jackets coming, mom about to have a heart attack. Southeast San Diego, we was at the heart of that. You moved about the hood, my nigga, you ain't want no part of that. Move to work and let the money drip the laundry mat. I pray to God the homie get his little daughter back. So many problems and it's not even a part of rap. So many suckers and they hating and they copycat. And life is bigger than these bitches that you hollered at. And if you bleed it out, I better get $3 back. And all I'm giving is the facts. Pay attention to the stats and never making mention of the jacks. Gotta keep the money stacked, work your way through the traps. Money motivated to the max. Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my